Stop misgendering the Kenku.
I love it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crit Happens Plays Curse of Strahd, session 15, I think. If this is your first time tuning in, let us know if you liked it. Leave a comment down below. It's my cringy YouTube intro. I've done it. I've racked up the courage to do it. Let's go.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. Bit of a recap then. So last we left off, our adventurers decided to leave the town of Vallaki in search of the missing shipments of wine. Erwin from the Blue Water Inn circled the exact location of the winery on their maps to the far west of Barovia. Heading out of Barovia, the party struck a deal with Aragul and Lavash at the Vistani encampment on the outskirts of town, and promised to return with shipments of wine in the next 2 days. Heading further west, the party found themselves at the Lunar Crossroads. To their left was the Bogs of Berez, McDonald's, and also Waitrose. I believe M&S was there as well. Straight ahead would be the fastest route to Kresk, and to the right led to the Baratok Pool, in which Samir suggested as the way to go as his tower was located there. Making their way through the dense, eerie Svalich woods, it started to snow. A warm, soft, ash-like snow covered the ground as they walked. Arriving at the tower, in the centre of a large, calm pool of water, Samir welcomed the party into his home, where they were able to rest. After a short time, a strange individual approached the tower, a wounded and haggard-looking individual by the name of Emil Toronescu. He warned the party of the imminent threat of a werewolf attack formulated by Strahd from the north. But before he could finish his warning, the party were attacked. As the battle with the werewolves was looking to be going well, Orion and Samir were bitten by the attackers and infected by some kind of necrotic disease, to which Emil revealed was lycanthropy. As the battle neared its conclusion, two odd individuals showed up from the darkness by the name of Edith and Neil Sticky Fingers. After the fight, the party found a respite inside the tower to lick their wounds and introduce themselves to their new friends. During the night, as they tried to find sleep, Orion and Samir found little to no rest as the disease seeped deeper into their bloodstreams. Weft, however, found himself in a deep sleep, having lucid visions of a familiar place from his past, the Underdark, which is where we will pick up from now when I do the ooh. You lot can't see that, but there's a fancy new scene. And let me move us over to here. So, Weft, you see below you is an immense network of caves and tunnels stretching on for miles in every direction. The air is thick and the air is heavy, almost suffocating, carrying with it the damp chill that seeps into your very bones. Shadows flicker on the walls, cast by bioluminescent fungi clinging stubbornly to the rocks to your right. The eerie glow bathes the caverns in an otherworldly light, creating an atmosphere of both beauty and foreboding. As you take your first few steps into the subterranean abyss, you notice the silence, an unsettling absence of the familiar sounds of the surface world and the world that you now know as Barovia. Instead, you hear the distant echoes of dripping water, the soft, subtle rustle of unseen creatures skittering in the dark, and the steady, rhythmic thump of something unidentifiable. This place is alive, pulsating with ancient secrets and untold dangers. A sense of familiarity washes over you, as well as the feeling of dread. You know this place well as the Underdark. Stood in front of you, appearing seemingly out of thin air, is the figure you know as Strahd von Zarovich, staring directly at you with a warm smile. Ah, Weft Webster. I don't think we've properly spoken yet. I believe last time we met, you were absent from the session, so we didn't actually get to talk. But now you're here. I'd love to catch up. I assume you recognize this place, Weft.
Of course, I fucking recognize this place. I spent 20 years trying to escape this place.
I mean, you and I are in some ways very similar, Weft. We are both lost and trapped in a dark place. You managed to escape. I unfortunately have not been so lucky. You see, I made a choice a long, long time ago. A choice that shaped all planes of existence into the way they are today. You see, Strahd bends down onto one knee, takes a handful of glowing mushrooms from the cavern floor. You must know by now that you are not the first group of adventurers that have come to Barovia. You may also know the fates of those that have come before you. Corvus Blackwood, Tristan Winters. Your previous names go on and on, back into depths of time. Do you remember any of this, Weft?
Yes, I do. No, wait, do I? I don't actually think I
Guess it's
do
kind of up to
know the
you,
name.
really, mate. To be honest, if you remember
Well,
any
no,
of it.
I mean, I know it. Whether Wef knows any of it.
Yeah, but I think that's what I'm getting at. Is I know we haven't really touched on this subject, but it's up to you if you actually remember anything of Corvus Blackwood.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh. Well, yeah. I suppose in which case, perhaps images of a long distance, a long distant adventurer will flash into my head.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's play it like that. So you suddenly start getting these flashbacks of images of yourself looking through the POV of a sort of walking through the centre of Vallaki with another group of people. One being a Kenku that was quite familiar to you, that you've seen before. These images are just sort of flashing by you very, very fast, and it's hard to sort of keep track on them. But they are there, and they are sort of subliminally in there. And as Strahd sort of brings up Corvus Blackwood and a few other names, you do start to remember. You may be wondering why I brought you here, Weft. You see, your group has achieved something no other group has. You've kept my beloved Tatiana safe. Whether you have intended to or not doesn't really matter. But you have my gratitude. Tatiana, or as you may know her, Ireena, is my one true love. But this curse means I can never reach her. I'm always destined to lose her every single time. When I first asked you and your group to take her to Vallaki for me back in that tavern, I did truly think that was the safest place for her. But out of pure dumb luck, you and your group let her leave on her own, which in fact, in turn saved her life. I need you to bring her to me, Weft. When you and all your friends wake, I will need you to bring her across that land crossing outside Samir's tower. I will be waiting, and I promise you no harm will come to her or you. You have my word, and in return I will tell you everything. How to keep your friends safe, and how to leave. Barovia, that is. But you must come alone. Do not speak of this to others. Do you understand?
Well, I do. I understand, but how can I trust you with this? I mean, how do I, since we've got here, or you've been as an enemy to us? Why would I trust you now?
What makes you say I've been an enemy? Apart from killing two of your friends. But apart from that.
Well, nothing apart from that.
Exactly. Don't you think it's odd that things happen for a reason? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought that they were supposed to die at that exact time?
I mean, it has occurred to me that of all of the bad things I've seen since entering into Barovia, it's for the most part actually been the people who are against you who have brought them upon us. The mayor of Vallaki and so when would you ask that I take Ireena to you?
As soon as possible, Weft. Like I said, I'll be waiting.
And why is it that I can't tell my friends?
I'd rather not cause a scene. I think me and you share a connection, Weft. Whether you may know that or trust me or not. Others, not quite as much. I would rather not involve them, if possible. I see a great strength in you, and I do trust you.
Can I do an insight check on Strahd, please?
You certainly can.
Where I can trust anything that he's currently saying.
Just bear with me a second there, sir. He's really hard to read. So, looking at Strahd, I suppose two reasons. Obviously, looking around before you take a look at Strahd, you're in the Underdark. This isn't Barovia. You know you haven't been in the Underdark for some time. Sort of really thinking about it, this is most likely some kind of dream. So, looking at Strahd, where you are, he's very, very hard to read, but you can't really tell if that's because of the fuzziness of the dream itself or just whether he's got a really good poker face. But
Right,
really,
okay.
really hard to read.
Okay. Sorry, where it was next to the Savage Lake, was it?
The Baratok Pool is where you're currently at, where
Baratok
Samir's Tower
Pool.
currently is.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he wants me to take Ireena over the land bridge tonight,
Or in the morning when you wake up to you.
or in the morning?
I mean, I've got time. I'll know when it's right. I'll know when you choose to do or not to do. It's up to you. No pressure.
Well, Mr. Von Zarevich, I can't
Don't call me
promise.
that. Don't call me that. That's a terrible name. No. Please.
Well, Strahd, I can't promise I can get her to you tonight. And I can't promise that I can do it without the others noticing. Some of them are very observant, particularly in the evenings. So I will give it some thought, and and we'll see. But perhaps not. If I can't get her to you tonight, perhaps we can chat again another time.
I'd like that, Weft. I would. But I'm not here to be an agony aunt or a friend. If you would like my counsel, if you would like my help, do as I say.
How do you intend on returning us to where we came from?
I mean, I can do that with a click of a finger. Out of interest, you and your group never really tried to leave. Why is that?
Well, to be completely honest, I don't think we have any idea of how to leave, of where to go.
I mean,
We're lost.
There's roads in and out of Barovia, to your west, to your east, to your north. You are surrounded by a creeping fog of mist under my control, but one click of my finger, you can walk straight through that fog and back to wherever you came from.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, go for it. I made a DC pretty high because you failed on the first one. No.
That's not going to work.
No. No. This guy is just, it's a concrete face of nothingness.
Okay. Well, it's been lovely chatting, and I certainly will do my best to help. If you can help us escape, or help us find our way back. But as I say, I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. So perhaps I'll try my best tonight, and if not, then yeah, perhaps I can help in the future.
Okay. Do your best. Maybe I just assumed your best was better than this. And with a click of his fingers, your vision will turn to black. And you will wake from where you are currently sleeping in still the dead of night, although it's been night for like 2 or 3 days now. You do sort of hear the sounds of everyone else kind of sleeping. Although in this tower, we don't really have Sam here today to sort of describe the tower, but where you're all sleeping is in kind of very thin stone brick walls. You can, some of you may be in the same room as other people because there are only so many beds. Some of you may be on the floor. So I'm going to say at this moment you do notice probably Orion, because Samir will probably have his own chambers, but you do notice Orion attempting to sleep, but getting very little, sort of wriggling and writhing. And Kate, sorry, Orion, you're aware of this. You're coming in and out of sleep while you're essentially having a kind of a fever right now. What would be going through your head right now, Orion?
Ugh. I mean, I was gonna say I'm not even sure I'd be in the tower.
Hmm?
Um,
Would you be
I
outside?
think I would. Depends what time it is. If it's in the night, no, probably I'd be in the tower.
So as a reminder, it's been constant night for like last 3 days, constant darkness.
But there was like before bell and after bell or something.
Yeah, it's definitely after bell.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll be in the tower, very
Okay.
close to the.
You're quite alright being outside. It's getting me excited if you want to be.
Well, now I don't want to be.
Oh,
Nobody needs you that excited on the internet.
things. Yeah. So you're sort of you're trying to get some rest. But like we've mentioned before, you're unable to get a long rest. Mechanically speaking, it was just a short rest that you're able to have. So I'll say you all awaken in the morning, still dead of night. What would you all like to do? Don't all go at once.
Everyone's been very polite.
So I'll move us back
Well,
to
I think Weft is obviously going to be very troubled and unsure if he can say anything to anyone. I think I'll probably sidle up to, well, probably, yeah, I suppose, Asai, and so Asai, I could do with some advice. I'm not sure how much I can say, but I met someone in my dreams last night, and I don't know what to do.
Well, this sounds intriguing, child. How about we talk about it? If you're comfortable to share, of course.
Well, this person said I shouldn't tell anyone about what had happened, and I don't think I can tell anyone. But they asked me to do things, and I don't know whether they're actually a bad person or not.
I always find in situations like this that if I don't tell the person that told me not to tell anyone, that they don't know, and therefore it doesn't matter. But
I don't.
I have people telling me things all the time, but in my dreams.
You seem like quite a trustworthy person. You've been around these parts for some time, Asai. You probably know the name better than I do. But what do you know about Strahd?
God. there's something about Strahd that I'll be honest, and I'm going to keep my voice down away from the others. I admire him in a way that I wouldn't mind standing over his body. But yeah, why? Why you ask?
Well, this person in my dream last night, and I'll just wink at you. They asked me to do things, but it occurred to me that actually I'm not sure whether they're my enemy or whether they can help us to escape. And as such, I don't know whether to do the things they asked me to do or not.
Well, I know the others would normally err on the side of caution, wink. But I'm a risk taker. So
You're a risk taker.
what would
Well,
Strahd do?
Strahd do. Strahd would tell me not to tell anyone.
Yeah, let's do the opposite of that.
Okay. Everyone, last night, Strahd came to me in a vision.
There you go.
And
I'm going to
he
stand
asked me,
back behind you. Just move
like
sideways.
fuse.
Discord is frozen. No, we back.
Yeah,
No,
Discord.
Fucking Discord.
fucking Discord.
So, as you say that, Weft, you do see sort of Ireena perk up from just one of the corners in the chair. She didn't seem to sleep much last night either, but she perks up, listens to what you have to say. What is it, Weft? What did you see last night?
Discord.
Fuck me.
Ah.
Ireena's there. She's interested. What did you see?
And yeah, so I'm just literally going to relay everything that was in the vision. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to plug in. Bear with me.
Yeah, no worries. Ireena will turn to you all and say, "It's Orion, what do you make of this? Everyone keeps calling me this name, Tatiana.
I think if you don't want to go, then you shouldn't.
I mean, I definitely don't want to go. I am intrigued, but that man scares the absolute shit out of me. So far, you've all kept me safe. Weft, do you intend to force me to go?
I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. That's not that's not how I do things.
Okay.
I'll help you if I can, but no, I'm not going to force you.
Thank you.
I feel like I've missed some very important previous session context.
Same.
How long has she been here? And I'll point to
What's
yeah.
this?
Sorry, I don't think we've been formally introduced. Your name is
Neil E. Sticky Fingers. Or Mr. Sticky Fingers.
Ireena
I
Kuliana.
don't know if you saw. Oh, beautiful name. I don't know if you saw my wagon. It's just down the way. Yeah, again, you probably were here before us. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, I came with the group. I didn't see any wagon. Sorry, what wagon? It wouldn't be the Magic Emporium wagon, would it?
It would be. You've heard of us? A customer?
Oh.
I don't recognise your face.
Yes. No, we've heard tales of you. It's a pleasure to meet you. It really is. No.
Nan, we've got a fan.
No, not a fan, I suppose. Curiosity in where you acquire such strange items. but yes, I wouldn't call myself a fan.
For your information, I make most of them and nick the rest.
That would explain things. And you, what would be your name? And she'll turn to you, Edith.
I'm Edith Sticky Fingers. I'm the grandmother here of Neil. I'm his security.
Right. Yes, it's coming back to me now. The two pillocks peddling their wares across Barovia for quite some time. Yes, I am aware of you. And she'll kind of relay any information about you guys to the group of just stay away from these guys. They're scamming little bastards.
I wish to sidle up quite close to these guys. That's it.
Yeah.
You are welcomed.
What do you think's going?
Weft,
Go on, Kate.
I was going to say to Weft. Weft, what did Strahd say exactly? Did he say do something to you if you didn't follow his instructions?
No, he didn't. He said that he would rather I didn't tell anyone else. But he didn't. There was no threat of violence.
He's not waiting down there right now, is he? Because all my stuff's down there.
You could go and look and tell us if he's there.
Fine. Nan, we're going to secure our wares, and if we die trying, we'll be thought of as heroes.
We'll be fine.
Debatable.
I'll knock Strahd out if I see him.
But this isn't the first time we've been promised a way home if we do something questionable.
No, but now I think about it, he said that he sent us to take Ireena to Vallaki, but wasn't that her brother?
Just look at Ireena.
Yes, now that you mention it, it was. And we'll all turn to look at Ireena.
She'll turn to look at you all. Yes, that was my brother, Ismark. You are surely mistaken there, Weft.
No, he definitely said that he sent us to take you to Vallaki.
And sorry, are we sort of missing the elephant in the room of Weft had a dream where all this happened? Do you think there's a possibility that this just could be a figment of your imagination?
I do sometimes have nightmares, and it was in the Underdark, and I do have nightmares about that place. Possibly, like this happened once before, and everyone got really angry that nobody had told everyone. And I just wanted to tell everyone and just make sure that I'm out in the open with everyone about everything.
Fair enough.
Tilly spoke to Strahd before.
He's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think it's better to err on the side of caution with these things, whether it be a dream or somehow Strahd has managed to find a way to manifest into our dreams, like Freddy Krueger or some shit. It's best to assume they are correct. Now, Strahd did tell you, assuming that you relayed all the information, Darren, Strahd did tell you to not tell anyone. Do you think this could be an issue?
He did.
Because you have told everyone.
Yes, but I said I would try not to, and I did try, and then I failed at trying.
Fair enough.
I'm sure that's how he'll see it as well.
I'm sure Strahd will look on that fondly and see you did not break any sort of verbal contract in that case.
He seems like a really reasonable kind of guy.
No, he's not. I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
No,
I don't get that.
He's quite the bellend. If you'll excuse my language.
You really think that's the worst we've heard?
You've heard
My sweet, sweet summer child.
There are far worse words than bellend. Don't be silly.
I think if I say them, we'll get banned on Twitch.
Ah, yes, we better not go into this subject any further. Neil, do you think, and Edith, do you think you would be going outside, do you reckon?
Yes.
Is it
I'm going.
is it thingy again? Is it like I don't know time works properly. Is it like pre-bell? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you guys would know this. So right now is the solstice reset, right? Everything is plunged into darkness for 7 days straight. It is complete darkness outside, just as if it was night. You check your pocket watches. You do notice that the bell has tolled while you were sleeping. That doesn't really mean a lot to you guys, though. You've been here for quite a while, and it doesn't really change your decision making, if that makes sense.
But is it like morning, so to speak? Like,
Yeah, daytime. If it was day.
Yeah. I guess we'd go out and have a look then.
All right. Whoever you think would be going first out Samir's tower, if you could roll me a perception check.
Do you want to do it or
I'm gonna do that.
me?
I mean, you can. Being my guard, you would probably check doors before the VIP.
I probably would, but just be warned. I get a minus to it.
1 second. Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's why you're first. You're here to take the hit.
It's worth checking. Do you have any kind of dark vision?
I'm a halfling, so that'd be a no.
Right. Brilliant. You don't see anything. It's dark outside. With a 1.
Do I have a torch? I do. I light a torch.
You light a torch. I'm going to still take your perception check, which was a 1. You don't see anything apart from a glow of a torch.
I'm just sort of looking at the torch and nothing else around.
There's a moth just occasionally flying around this torch, singeing its wings and flying away again.
Well, mine's not what it used to be, as Edith aged.
Cool. What would you both like
Is
to
it
do?
safe? Nan?
Yes, perfectly safe.
Thank you. Hurry along.
So, as you make your way out, you've made your way out. So, all around you, as just as a sort of reminder from last session, you are in the middle of the Baratok pools. As you can see by the sort of the artwork here, as you just emerged from a tower, there is a long 100-foot land crossing that you would remember walking over before. Straight in front of you, you can barely see, with that torchlight, you can barely see sort of 30 feet in front of you, and then it just ends into pure darkness. How would you like to proceed?
Where did you put the wagon, Neil?
You leapt out 150 feet that way, as you would have done for your mad sprint yesterday.
Oh, Lord, help me, and then start making, I guess, a way back to where the wagon would be, through the darkness.
150 feet. We're doing this 5 times.
Ferrara's just going to stand at the door to the tower and just watch them go.
Yeah, go for it. Make a perception
Neil.
check for me, please, Farah. And do you have dark vision?
I do.
Ooh.
It's not 300 feet, but it's dark vision.
I assume it's 60 feet of dark vision, right?
Yeah, probably something like that. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
11.
To the range of 60 feet,
Better than all.
with your eyes, you don't see anything. It is just normal land crossing. Within 11, though, you do hear you do hear the sounds of wolves off into the distance, and you hear the slight cawing of ravens. With an 11, I'll say multiple ravens, more than a normal average morning of just a random caw, caw. They seem to be gathered somewhere, not that you can see them.
Or I'll just kind of lean back in to everyone else, just go, I can hear wolves. Do you think I should tell them?
Probably would be a good idea.
Yeah, mute.
Dory. How far away are they?
I mean, so you tell me where you are,
They're
Neil,
half
but Edith is, I'm going to say, out of your dark vision now, Pip. Edith has gone sort of 60 feet in that direction already.
I'll just kind of call out and just be like, I heard some wolves.
Oh,
In
we
that
can deal
kind
with
of
the wolves.
like,
They're just dogs, aren't they?
there were ravens
Oh,
too.
oh. Would I know what's going on? Would I be able to figure out from my many years running throughout this place what that means?
No, not really. So to you, it's just a gaggle of ravens, much like Farah. So just hearing the information, you would go, "Oh, that's odd. There's multiple ravens."
Also, it's also the first time I've heard Farah talk. Yesterday, still doing this.
I had a headache yesterday.
Yeah, it was a horrible migraine.
It caused some stroke-like symptoms.
So
Yes.
Neil,
Random arm spasms.
So Neil, would you
Yes.
be following closely behind Edith, or are you letting Edith go ahead?
I'm gonna follow because I know potentially Strahd's down here. I'm gonna pretty much sort of stay back to back to my nan, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and mark that off your character sheet. Now, all right then. Give us a second then. I'm going to say you're about halfway down this land crossing now, all right? Roll me another... Oh, fuck me. Roll me another perception check for me. One of you or both of you, one of them with advantage, if you're helping each other. Then as far as...
my perception is +4.
What the rest...
Mine with advantage.
Are there any of you others following Neil and Edith as they make their way down? Or are you guys staying in the tower?
Yeah, I'm staying with West.
I'll sort of sigh. But it's not like a oh, for God's sake, it's like a and I'll look at Ireena as I'm walking out the door. Can we talk after this?
Yes. Most certainly. I would like
Yeah,
a lot.
I'm not dead.
Sorry, you're not dead?
If I'm not dead.
Oh, sorry, I just thought you meant your general personality, that you weren't dead. I didn't assume that you were dead.
Orion sometimes has to confirm he's not dead because people don't believe it.
Yes. No, I was just... look, Orion, I was just making a joke. I was trying to lighten the mood. I'm sorry.
It was... Okay.
Maybe you should try it sometime. A joke. A good joke I once heard. What do you call a zoo with no animals? A shih tzu.
What's a shih tzu?
It's oh fuck it, don't worry. Who made the perception check for me?
We didn't yet. Do you want to do it with advantage?
I'll do mine with advantage.
I don't feel like I'll be very use.
The option didn't come up. I'm rolling again. There we go.
16. Okay, let me have a think about this because I rolled something nasty.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, nothing happens for now. And as you guys make your way up, you do see your cart Exactly where you've left
there
it.
she is. I'd like to examine the door on my cart, and windows, in case there's any attempts at breakaging.
Yeah,
or successful breakaging.
Are you looking up close, or are you looking from a distance?
I imagine I would approach, because I view my wagon as a sort of place of safety.
Make an
Place of-
investigation check then, just to see if anything's been tampered with or trapped.
Okay.
You know, I'd say make it with advantage, because this is your wagon. You know it very, very well.
Yeah. For some reason, the option to come up to roll with advantage isn't.
Oh, is it
that's
not?
2 and a 1.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh, look, I rolled.
What the fuck?
I just rolled.
Just,
I've done it.
just keep
I've
rolling.
done it.
Just,
I've rolled 2 1s.
just.
Welcome to the club.
Way salvation for the 2 worms.
That's
As much as this is your
Oh.
wagon and you know it well, you're still a bit hazy from the night before. So you give it a quick look over. Everything looks hunky dory.
because the beds in the tower were a bit shit, and I didn't sleep in my own bed for some reason.
What do we have pulling it again? Is it just normal horses?
Well, he'll sort of like pull his cloak back, and he'll just slap the patch that shows 4 donkeys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is everything okay, Neil? Do we need to be worried?
All the windows and the doors seem fine. I suppose Strahd, being a wizard of sorts, could have magically gotten in somehow. But I would know. Well, we would have heard it probably. The curtains would have attacked him.
Maybe we should get this closer to the tower just in case.
Edith, does an
Yes.
18 hit?
Yes.
Would you like to roll a wisdom save for that hit?
Already have, because of Sanctuary.
Okay.
I'm on it. So Edith, as you're sort of watching Neil, sort of check for traps and you speak from it, you feel this sudden sharp pain in your back, and you look down and there's blood seeping where a blade has just pierced your lower abdomen. Can you take 20 points of damage for me, please?
20.
No. No.
And I'm going to say, with just a quick reaction, we're not going to go into initiative just yet, but with a quick reaction, you sort of turn your head around. There's nothing there, even though you still see a blade sticking out from you. And a couple of seconds later, the blade is taken from you and seemingly back. Nothing seems to be there.
Right,
Get in the car.
let's
Get in the car.
let's get in the car. Hurry along.
Get in the car.
Yeah, I get in the cart.
Okay.
I would like to get in, lock the door, like that shallow wooden door is going to protect me from hell.
So hold on then. So Edith, you're running, yeah? So just to get, as much as we're not showing a battle map at this point, if you imagine this as a battle map with somebody probably right next to you, they will get an attack of opportunity if you run.
Could I instead swing around then and see if I can hit approximately where I got hit from, if that makes sense?
Yeah, go for it. Make an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah. Different character sheet because I need to sound it on this. Oh, there we go.
12. That misses. So I'm going to say, just as a quick sort of loose initiative, you still have your movement and your bonus action left.
I guess How long do I get? When does my rages recharge?
Your
Is it
rages will recharge on a short rest, I believe.
short rest? Okay.
You have
I
long
guess I
rested.
enter.
You've just come off of a long rest, so you will have everything.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'd enter a rage then.
Okay.
To save me from more damage.
Probably should
potentially.
have done that before you attack, but all good.
Yeah, probably should have done, but
It was a reaction. You've got to calm yourself by punching the air before you then become angry.
Cool. So do you want to describe how Edith goes into a rage?
yeah. So she gets stabbed and she's like, what the fuck, and then like goes to swing and a miss, and then that really annoys her. So then she just rolls up her sleeves and just sort of like just goes like "Arr!" and I can't remember what the fuck the picture looked like now. And then she sort of just I guess looks to grow a little bit stronger, as if by some kind of magic in her eyes, just go mean, and just sort of looking around a bit savagely.
Cool. Anything else, bud?
I'm trying to try and tank the opportunity attack.
Or you may or may not take an opportunity attack. I'm just saying if there were someone next to you, which is highly likely they are.
You still got Sanctuary on you, and you're raging.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stay where I am then and try and look around, see if I can see anything a bit, to give me an idea of where the thing is.
Yeah, make a perception check. As in your head, this something is right next to you.
9.
9. Gosh, you've got -2 to perception, bro.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, you don't. No, you don't see anything. And I'll say you can do that perception check as a free action. But if you don't want to move, then Neil, what would you like to do? Take this as your 6-second opportunity.
Yeah. Would you say during that long rest I would have been able to change my prepared spells?
I'm going to say you can, of course, change your prepared spells if you remind me what class you are again, because I've forgotten.
I am for 4 levels. 1 second. Yeah, 4 levels in Bard, 1 level in Artificer.
I believe bards are allowed to change their spells on a long rest. If I'm trying to remember if they are, but yes, then yes, you were. Then yes, you may.
You never know how to do that on Found.
Click the little sun icon, but just tell me what you want to do first. We can sort out your prepared stuff later.
Oh, I was gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Cast Fairy Fire, yeah?
Fairy Fire. Yeah.
Cool. Do me a favor, just click that button so I can remember the exact mechanics of Fairy Fire. I don't think we've cast it this entire campaign. And I'm just trying to remember if there's a save involved with Fairy Fire.
Where do I see my unprepared stuff?
Let me
just show what I have.
Oh,
Dex save.
is it a dexterity save? Is it?
Yeah.
What will be the DC,
15.
Mr. Neil?
15.
15. That succeeds, but let me just read Fairy Fire, because you're obviously trying to reveal something from invisibility, right?
Yes.
Are you sure you even have Fairy Fire, my guy?
Oh, yeah. I swear I've seen it in his thing.
I don't think you've even got Fairy Fire, mate. I'll be real honest.
Not even have Fairy Fire. Can I roll persuasion on you to have Fairy Fire?
No, this isn't my one shot. Unfortunately, I won't just give you free shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we can. Yeah, he made or something made the save anyway. So I'm just gonna say that uses your action.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah,
and I will knock off a spell slot or something.
Yeah.
Also, bards don't prepare spells.
I thought so. I was sat there thinking that.
I've been trying to convince you.
dirty man.
I don't play casters for a reason.
Yes, I believe a wizard.
Well, technically, in the new D&D rules, all classes are now prepared spell.
Oh, I do. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't read
Really
through
fun
it.
that we're not playing with the new rules.
Yeah, I haven't actually read through it yet.
Okay.
Bonus action and movement left, Neil.
I'm going to inspire me now and fuck off into my shop.
All right, cool. Okay, so now you both have sort of taken a reactionary sort of loose initiative turn. Edith, you see behind you a swarm of bats just sort of emanates from seemingly out of nowhere and all just fly off as a ball of bats.
I missed
Oh,
everything.
there we go.
Yeah, Discord did Discord things.
We
Did it?
just heard ball of bats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all you need to know, really. There was sort of behind you emanated a bat swarm that sort of just swarmed off and went up into the sky, just behind you. You get the sense that whatever attacked you is now gone. We'll go back over to you guys in the tower. What will you lot be doing?
Discord.
All of bats.
Again.
I think it's
Fucking
me.
Christ.
Was this happening before I showed up?
Oh,
So, what would you... So, there's a load of fucking bats. They've disappeared. Whatever was behind you is now gone, Edith. Back to you guys in the tower. What are you guys up to?
Farah's just
Wait.
standing at the door, waiting to see if she can see anything going on 60 feet away.
Yeah.
She's not going outside, she's
assuming
just
you-
standing.
Mate, it's a killer today.
God
Oh,
damn.
yeah, this is a nightmare.
So, yeah,
Are we aware of anything going on outside?
No, we...
Well,
So, what I'll say is Farah, being at the door, would definitely have heard Edith's rage.
I've heard-
I mean,
Yeah.
I
and
would
a very manly scream from Neil.
I would
Always.
come outside of the tower.
What's that, Kate? Say again?
I've gone like outside the tower.
Yeah, so you
So I
would
was
have
on
heard...
my way to
You would have heard it as well. You would have heard a scream from around about 150 feet away.
in that case. I'll say in 150 feet.
150 feet.
This is where Orion's there in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm contemplating what she's about to do.
I was gonna see if I can use my telepathy, but I'm not sure what the range is on speaking in someone's head.
You have
Blah, blah, blah.
mind powers.
60 feet is 60 feet. I'm gonna walk forwards a bit.
Yeah, forget you have mind powers.
So
It's not a skill you'd expect Orion to have.
okay. So what are you exactly trying to do with your telepathy if I say that you walk into range?
I just want to speak to Edith.
You want to speak to Edith? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I just want to say, Edith, are you okay?
so because she's sort of in a rage right now, I'll just sort of get her like kind of guttural responses. You know,
Okay. At that point,
Aggie.
I'll run like Roadrunner over to where I think she is.
Okay, cool. All right then. Weft, Farah, and Asai, what are you guys up to?
Farah will just at the sound of Edith's rage and this very manly scream from Neil. Farah will just turn into the door again and just be like, Edith's raging, and I think there might be a little girl out there. And just kind
I'm
of turn
assuming
and and probably I imagine I would have seen Orion just like yeet himself down the land bridge.
Yeah. If Orion's took off running, then I'm jogging behind him.
Yeah, just be like, I think we should go. And
Try
just
my
kind
best.
Farah will just kind of like gentle jog behind.
Okay, cool. Asai, you in tow, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna break out the pocket watch, just record the time in my notebook, scream occurred at, and then carry on.
Okie dokie. I won't ask any more questions to that. So I'll say, as you guys make your way up, you do see this in front of you. I'll tell you what. I'll let Adam. Would you like to describe what the party sees as they come on up with your wagon?
You see a grand, sort of multi-story thing of beauty on four wheels, composed of wood. It's about 12 feet tall, I'd say. From bottom of the wheels to the chimney of this wagon, because I have a fireplace in my wagon. On the side of it, you see in large, glowing letters, "Sticky Fingers, Magic Item Emporium." And in the windows, you see not a scam. Don't believe the rumors. You can see through the windows there is a vast amount of potions and strange things in glass cases. There's a weird doll, some sort of prosthetic arm, and a bunch of other stuff. You can see at the front there is a sort of seat where animals would pull along, but there are no animals present.
Awesome. Like it. So as you all approach this wagon, I think, Neil, you're inside, and Edith is outside, just going, fucking well angry, mate.
With the way time passes in D&D, she'll slowly just sort of come out of it and go a bit more normal after a little bit of time passes and you get closer.
You would have dropped your rage by now, yeah. You'd be coming out of it.
It's been 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's yeah.
Oh, shit. Edith, are you okay?
Oh yes, yeah. There was just some horrible rapscallion who stabbed me.
And then proceeded to turn into a swarm of bats, I'd like to imagine. And also a strange child ran off that way screaming.
We heard.
Sounded like
You
a very
have,
little girl.
You have like a hole in your...
quite small. Oh my god, Nan! Get inside! Stop bleeding out in the open!
Oh,
Bleed in private.
It looks
Bad for
bad.
business.
Itself, woman.
Try to uphold an image, please. You have a reputation.
It doesn't really get. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. She just like
You have a hole
feeding up.
through your lower intestine, Nan. I have healing potions in the shop.
Such a fuss spot. Fine.
Should maybe just get like some
Very
sort of
sorry.
wall on it or something. I don't know.
A nice pack.
Damn it.
Anyway, I'll sort of turn to the others and Edith settle down in the shop. Like, okay, so I don't know if you understood what I said. Just we showed her. We didn't see anything on the way. All of a sudden, there was a sword through my Nan, and then she punched backwards, didn't hit anything, and then invisible turned into bats. My guess is vampire.
Not all vampires turn into bats, you know.
I think I would know something about vampires. I'm a Barovian native.
You to be fair, Pip,
I know about fucking vampires.
Pip is correct, and that's not all vampires can into bats. But you would know Strahd can do this.
Yes.
Are you saying
Yeah,
you think
it's not really
Strahd stabbed your nan?
Yes.
Shit.
So we can confirm Weft, not delusion. Maybe?
But you didn't see Strahd.
No. I saw a knife held by an invisible man go through my Nan out the front. We missed attacks. I tried to cast a spell that I didn't have, and then bats.
Strahd isn't exactly what I would call a sneaky man. Every
What?
time we've interacted with him, he's made a show of it. He rocked up outside that weird as fuck house and invited Tilly for tea. He dragged us into the square and murdered
You.
Viserys and me temporarily.
And after telling me about that, I'm very confused.
Neil
too
had a bit
silly.
more. He appeared in mine and Tilly's bedroom and stopped time just so he could have a chat with Tilly. Like, the man likes to put on a show. I can't picture him being invisible and sneaking up behind a little old lady and stabbing her and then fucking off as a bat.
I don't know, but I have to have a T-shirt now that says Strahd stabbed my nan. I can't wait.
Oh my god, put it on the Crit Happens website, please.
Yes, Strahd stabbed my nan.
This
Is
is a question, sorry. Is Samir at the tower or did they
Let's
come out?
let's say Samir is with you, and unfortunately, when Farah awoke, whatever kind of disease that she had from last time has now spread to Samir. So Samir is just going, "Hello,
Hi, Samir.
hello."
It's just a 24-hour bug. Don't worry
Hmm.
about it. It'll be
Yeah, it's-
fine later.
It's quite
I think
contagious.
I've done
around.
for that.
It's the same. It's the same thing that put Asai in that weird stomach bug coma when we went to Blinsky's house. No,
Never
not Blinsky's
recovered.
house. The Baron's house.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that Ireena is just sort of stood next to you, Orion, just sort of cowering behind you.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
She's crossed the land bridge, is what you're saying, yeah?
Should she really be out here if we're worried about Strahd coming to pick her up?
Also, if Wef's dream was true, wasn't Strahd's goal here to be sneaky? Because he wanted him not to ring anyone and do it sort of surreptitiously, separate from all other things. That's what I got, at least from my little knowing of you.
I wonder if he thought your nan was Tatiana or Ireena.
Can I look for similarities between my nan and Ireena? At a quick glance, could they be considered similar?
No.
Okay. What is Ireena? Is she just a person? Human?
Yeah, it's probably worth mentioning for you guys, actually. Let me... I'll just describe it. So Ireena is... I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a little picture.
Oh, damn.
It's worth...
Maybe Strahd needs glasses. Maybe he couldn't see in the dark.
Oh, that you know
He
what?
lost the contact lens.
That could be it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perception is just as good as my nan's.
There we go.
Oh,
You guys see that?
Very similar.
it's well spotted,
Yeah.
bro.
It's like we're twins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ireena Sticky Fingers.
Yes. Looks like you in your prime, Nan, but a bit taller. Back during your mafia days.
I thought I went inside. Am I outside with you guys?
And I'm shouting. I just didn't want to
Okay.
be rude.
We left the door open.
If
I
you,
left the
if you
door
look in, she's just sitting on a chair, just like that, just bleeding.
Can we all fit inside that caravan?
Next, you can try. The bottom half is medium creatures can fit, just not many.
You get the sense that it would be a squeeze.
Let's not do that.
You could, potentially, if you would all
You
sort of
could fit.
sardines in a sardine can type deal.
I'm willing to try.
I've served a dragonborn in here. That was like 6.5 feet tall.
Are you going
you
in,
say
It
Jim?
that-
was just the dragonborn, and he was mostly sideways. But you know,
I'm going in. I want to see what's in the caravan. I want to see what goods
Cool.
they're selling.
All right. I'll tell you what, Adam. Do you want to go again? Do you want to explain a couple of the things that Asso would see? Just maybe 3 or 4, something like that.
Sure, yeah. 1 second, let me get up my list.
Oh, my list of things.
My list of things.
Yeah,
You
so as
see.
you look around, Jim, you sort of see various items sort of on display. And yeah, sorry, Ad, go ahead. I thought you needed longer to find your list.
No, I already had it up.
Weird.
Anyway. No, 1 second. Just need to calibrate my brain before I speak words. Yes, we have been struggling. Not struggling. Business has been booming. We haven't managed to restock, so we're not absolutely full of magic items at the moment.
Hmm.
If you remember, you've come in. I assume you want to look. I'll show you some of our items. I don't know if you'd be interested in the potions. You don't look look like a potion man. I'll show you some of the fancy things we have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my notebook out and kind of writing down as you list these off. But I'll just casually say that I mean these all look very well, but and picking up from West, I will wink at you and just go, but what's not for the public? You know what I mean? What's not for the general people?
Well, he'll bring you over to a very. He'll walk behind the back,
Hmm.
and reach under the very short sort of counter, and pull up a glass case.
Hmm.
In this case, you see nothing.
No.
This here is a ring of invisibility.
Hmm.
I bought it from
Insight.
a lord from a far off land. He was selling
I
it
would
for
like.
some reason.
I'd like to do an insight check, please, on my friend Neil.
Yeah, go for it. Make an insight check, and Adam, if you'd like to make a persuasion or a deception check, your choice. And like we said before, Adam, just throw a d20, add your modifier.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Even
Adam,
that.
was that a persuasion or a deception roll?
They're the same.
I know, but because natural 20.
It was persuasion.
Natural 20, Jim. You
Even
see
so.
that this guy, whether or not this actually is a ring of invisibility, you get the sense that this guy very much believes what he's peddling, yeah?
yeah. Is there? Can I? I'm asking you, Adam. Is there any chance that I can pick it up with it? You know, kind of. I want to feel that there's something there. I mean, I had a friend
Oh, yeah,
who walked around naked all the time and was convinced they were new clothes.
Was he not cold?
I don't know. Everyone bought into his lie, but I'm just
I think
curious
your
if this weighs
friend might
him.
have been a pervert. Oh, I can assure you, it is very particularly solid. He will lift the glass case up, push
Mhm.
the fancy velvet cushion it was on in your direction, and you feel away. Wink.
That's it.
Yeah. And
Okay. Go on.
so as you do sort of move your hand out, Asa, you do feel there is a ring there.
Mm,
Feels like a
okay.
normal sized ring.
And how much are you wanting for this? And I'm also, I don't want to hijack the conversation, but also, Jacob, I don't know where you are at this. Are you
I'm
kind of
just sat
bleeding?
there. I'm just sat there. I'm just sort of bleeding on the chair.
All
Well,
right.
Nan, I'll get the curtains to throw you out if you don't heal yourself.
Do I have a health potion?
I think the one thing we didn't stock in here is health potions.
Yeah, I don't think you do, bruv.
I don't have
No,
any.
I
I think
do
you would have been able to fix
I do
this.
have one potion that can heal, but I don't know if Nan wants to drink it because it is of very sentimental value. It's
I could take it.
It's Neil Stickyfinger's third place winning potion for junior artificing at Grenton's Junior School for Alchemical and Mechanical Arts.
I could never drink that. I mean, I could take a short rest during this period, maybe, and use hit dice.
Yeah,
don't
go
know,
upstairs and
I'm
on
being
comfortable
allowed
bed.
So a short rest will typically take you an hour. So I'm going to say we'll get to that in a moment because you guys might not be here for an hour. But if you end up being, I'll say you can take a short rest.
Okay. In the meantime, then what I'll do is I'll sort of just find some sort of cloth or whatever and just plug up the wound.
Yeah, because of D&D mechanics, taking damage doesn't actually mean you're wounded, so you're all right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
unless you're on 0 hit points, you might as well be full health when it comes to actual what's hurt you.
My immersion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You said it went through and out the front. There is no way that.
Yeah, so what happens is the blade goes through, then comes back out, heals itself, and you see your health bar atop your head just sort of gradually goes down a bit.
It cauterizes as it pulls out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lightsaber.
Strahd has a lightsaber?
No, don't encourage these guys. There's no
Kylo Ren's on Strahd's side.
there is no
Oh
lightsabers
my
in
god.
Barovia.
It's all connected. Oh no, yeah, you can't say it. Laser swords then.
Strahd is Vecna?
Oh, fucking Wizard of Coasts and George Lucas will sue us. Stop. Cool. I like the hat, Kate. Sorry, that distracted me.
I was just feeling if I could
Second
pull it
one.
off that it's for a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I
It
was
almost fits.
Oh, did you?
look like a train conductor.
It's a nice style. Little rainbows.
There's a
as well.
compliment.
Perfect for Orion.
Cool. So yeah, what the rest of you up to?
Anyway, Asa.
Yes. Thank you. So how much for this item?
Well,
Yeah.
I probably should tell you that you seem like a very. The reason I have it here is because it is probably the most expensive item I have. Mainly because it's somewhere under that cloak of invisibility is an incredibly precious stone, and seen so it wouldn't be nicked. It is mainly back here for its monetary value. I just,
Discord broke.
you
I
saw the
only
window. I don't scam.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes. I saw the window. Very good advertising,
Just,
I must say. And I'm gonna write that in my book again. People think that power is in, all these magic and magic items, but really it's in the note taking. So I'm just
Is that
curious.
Are you?
Since
you
we're
lawful?
friends,
I have noticed. Obviously.
yeah. Well, no, you know what? It's amazing the power of just taking a couple of notes. How much that instills a slight obedience with a certain folk. Not you, of course. I mean, to others. So
Having me on.
no, I mean, you get to track all sorts of secrets. You get to track patterns, behaviors. You get to see, why people sleep with the boots on.
Because they're fucking weird, from my perspective.
Yeah. But so yes, back to business. I am interested. I did find this 50% off sign. So it was just laying around here.
I must admit, in all of my however old I am years in Barovia, I don't think I've ever seen a coupon. Do coupons
Just think
exist in
Has
this
a
world?
myriad of ways.
Yeah, they'd be all the rage. Think of how much you could sell. if people knew that they could get them discounted, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Yes. Wink. But then again, even 50% off. That is one of the most precious stones in the land. Underneath that
That's-
cloak of invisibility.
Is it a ruby?
That's
It's a ruby.
no,
That's it.
it's a fucking emerald that makes a room explode.
Oh, so brass tacks, how much are we talking? What do you want?
Like you have got the sign, which I will take as legal tender.
Mhm.
I'm keeping the sign, by the way.
Yes, I will. There's many more where that comes from.
I'd
So
say
yeah,
around.
you can
And
have
this is
250% offsides if I find.
yeah, it's still around 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold.
But yes, again, most precious stone in the lands, cloaked by invisibility. It not only is it expensive and rare, it is also enchanted.
Oh,
And
okay.
a lord used to own it. Those are the three: increase and inflation.
Right. 1,500 gold. Look, I want that, but I'm not paying 1,500 gold. Have you met my friend Orion?
I mean, I also sell favors, but yes,
Oh,
I do take. And Discord.
Discord's killing me.
Yes.
I'm going to call Orion in if I can.
Yeah. Ryan, you hear us shouting?
Hello.
Hello, this is
Oh.
a killer tonight. Sorry,
Wow.
everybody. Discord is just being a shit. It's just doing
Hello?
it. Hello?
Hello.
I'm
Oh,
the,
me.
yeah, sorry.
What's
This is
happening?
probably me. I am the arbiter of bad connections. I live in the middle of nowhere. I apologize greatly.
No, I think
Was this connected? Can I take it? I'm joking. I don't.
yeah. But no, Orion, you do hear Asai sort of shouting for you?
Go and see what he wants.
As you come in, I imagine that I'm leaning on a counter, just kind of making casual chit chat. And I go, Ryan, I was talking to this boy about, I don't know, trinkets. But why don't you show them that tattoo that you've got? And I just
Why?
want to see if there's any opportunity that I might be able to sleight of hand this.
I mean, it's an invisible ring. You could. The tattoo. That's more my nan's business, but fine.
I will say though, Adam, that you have presented this ring and you did allow Asai to fumble
Hold
about.
on, yes.
So he does. Yeah, I'm not gonna say he needs to make this with disadvantage
know.
or anything. So
I'm aware.
how would I do this player versus player? And try not to
I'm
play
also
try not to
I'm
play
I'm
this.
acutely aware that I rolled a 20 as well last roll, so this is going to fail.
Yeah, so just try not to meta play this, Adam. But Asai is trying to
Yeah.
distract you with talking to Orion. Let's just say your back's turned. What's your passive
Yeah.
perception?
My passive perception is. I don't use this much. I'm not so.
It'll be in brackets next to the perception attribute on your character sheet.
Will it? Four, 14, I think. 14.
14. All right. Jim, if you want to try and swipe it, please make a sleight of hand check.
That's not rolled, is it?
Doesn't look. Oh, something's going on. An 18. You managed to take the ring, and Neil, you don't seem to notice.
Yes.
And Isn't it cute? Isn't it a cute tattoo? Anyway, Orion,
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys chatting. What was that left? And then I'm gonna
Okay.
head out.
Neil's going to sort of put the glass case over the back over the cushion, put it back underneath.
Here's a question: did I see Asai take the ring?
Why are you being like that? What's your
Was
problem?
unless you've got a passive perception over 18, I'm going to say
I mean,
no.
I doubt it. Nope.
You-
Oh wait, no.
Orion's cross-eyed. No, unsubscribe.
After Neil's put away the box, I'll go over to the both of them and say, "Why don't you show this nice young man some more of our wares?" And I'll sort of put a hand on Orion's shoulder.
I'll just brush it off real fast. Thanks. Yeah. Do you have any
Where is-
healing potions?
No. Where is this tattoo I've been told about? Where on your person?
It's on my arm.
Okay. What is so interesting about it?
It's just it's really bad. Yeah, it's a really shit tattoo. It comes in handy though. I'm not gonna show it to you guys.
Farrell will just
way is
lean
this
around and just be like, it's a
tattoo
dick.
handy?
I was using my left hand to do it, okay? It's not easy to tattoo yourself, apparently. This is a nice caravan that you
Don't-
have.
Thank you. My dad made it. He's here. And he'll sort of pull back his cloak a bit, and you'll see like a patch of a halfling wearing a dad t-shirt, and he'll throw his cloak back over his shoulder.
It's a what? It's a
It's
picture.
my dad. No, it's a patch on my cloak of my dad.
It's a. What do you mean? It's a patch of your dad?
It's a patch, like on a Cubs jumper. It's a patch I've stitched onto of my dad.
Why?
He does look very worried on the patch and quite concerned. Anyway, this tattoo of yours. Well, you said it comes in handy. How can a tattoo be handy? Intimidation? It's not very scary, if I'm being honest.
I mean, you haven't seen it. It could be scary.
Did you not know your fellow party member just walked through the door and exclaimed its phallic nature?
Some people might be scared of that. I know it just makes me better at punching things.
Ah, neat. How much for the arm?
How much of the arm?
How much for the arm?
For the
With
arm?
the tattoo.
You
Yes.
want my arm?
I mean, I have a cool robot one over there.
I need it.
We're back.
Discord.
Fucking hell. Kate's on one.
Kate's turned into an inflatable man. One of those outside the garage.
Wacky Wable inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Fling tube man.
Oh, it's so frustrating, man, tonight.
Do you want to relinquish your arm, Kate?
No, I
No.
need. What a weird question. No, you can't have my arm.
You
Just
could have a
waiting.
cool robot one. I've got a good story about that cool robot arm over there. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Basically, I had this I'd somehow acquired this +2 greatsword, and I met a warrior who had this cool robot arm, and he wanted my greatsword, but he was also flat out broke. So I traded my greatsword for the arm, but then get this, he hath now no arm to two-hand his greatsword. You didn't hear my story.
We did. Yeah, the story was good. We heard.
There are.
But no, it was the fact that I said it, and then everyone's face was just frozen in the most bored
Aw.
expression.
Yeah,
I
great one,
felt
mate.
so bad. I was like,
Great one.
oh man, that was shit. Oh,
Oh,
fine,
man.
bye.
Tumbleweed.
Like when you
Just a
tell a joke and no one laughs.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'll tell you what, while Discord is being a shit, and because it's around about 9 o'clock, we're going to go for a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I need.
Why not?
Cool. So we'll see you guys in just a short little bit. Back in a sec. Back to it then. I've forgotten what the fuck was going on, to be honest. Some shit was happening. You're all dead.
I don't actually know what I've nicked because it cut out so much on Discord.
Right.
I don't know what it is exactly.
You have
I
stolen.
just know that one.
Go on, Adam.
I was like, you have nicked an invisible ring of invisibility.
Yeah. So
Oh, right.
as you sort of take a look at this ring, Asai, and I think I described it before, but it may have cut out or saying it is. You can feel a ring in your hand, but you can't see nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just
And
gonna,
above the table, does it need to kind of be attuned to, or do I need? Is so many uses? I mean, like
Nope.
like an arcane.
I mean,
you could do me a favor.
It does require attunement. There are no charges.
Okay,
Awesome.
it's Adam's allowed to make that up then. Roll me an arcane check for me, please, mate.
I made no, I didn't.
Thanks,
I
DM's
nicked it.
DM.
Yeah. Just decide on your magical items if they need to be attuned.
No, I think it was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, so
I just thought it would be funny if it needed attunement.
yeah, to be fair, so do I. With a 10, you get the sense that this item needs attunement. But
Oh.
yeah, with a 10, you do get the sense that this item is magical, but you don't get the sense that this item does much of fuck all. It's an invisible ring, quite literally, in fact.
So I'm probably going to show Weft and just kind of go. This thing is. I don't know why I've stolen it, but I'm happy.
This thing.
Yeah, this
And I'll-
this thing. I don't know if you get his
Oh.
light. I don't know if you can see it. Oh,
I've got one too.
no way,
I've got-
twinsies.
Two.
No way, they're all the fashion. Everyone's got one. Look.
Oh,
Make a deception check, Darren.
a deception.
Yeah. Make a.
But I don't know what he's got.
Well, it doesn't matter. Make an insight check, Asai. See if you. Let's. I just want to see.
All right.
Let's play this through.
Okay. Inside. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, you're both not too sure what the fuck is going on. However, Asai, you do get the sense that he doesn't have what you have, but you're playing along with it.
Okay. That's it. I'm gonna get a turn from like kind of happy to in second. Well,
Oh, I mean, it's a bit different. It's
yeah.
and I'm just going to vary the size, thinking that's what I've got wrong. One of these.
Do not like to be made fun of, Weft. I'll have you know.
I'm so sorry.
Only joking. Yeah, we've all. Yeah, I don't know. I just. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Fun, just playing games with people.
Cool. It's around this time that Orion, and also you'll notice Samira as well, a large shooting pain just sort of runs through your body, Orion. You're starting to feel really bad, like a really bad stomach ache, a cracking migraine. You're still feeling exhausted from the lack of sleep that you've had, but your situation is getting worse. And Samir is actively going, ow, ooch, oh, it hurts.
That's a question.
Emil will walk up at this point and just say, "Oh, that was a good rest. DM forgot to bring me out when everyone else went out."
Oh yes, you're the were thing, werewolf.
Yes, yes. I even forgot my own voice, but this is what I sound like. Yes, I am a werewolf.
Would you like to buy some items?
Yeah.
No, not from you two fucking scammers.
May I recommend? May I recommend this powerful blade here? I'll just gesture to a quite a impressive looking longsword on the wall.
Yeah, right. You've piqued my interest. What is it about this longsword that's magical? And come on, what is it? Cut to the chase.
It doubles as a whip.
Oh, shut the fuck up! I don't want it. Fuck off. God Almighty.
Would you like some soup?
Fuck off! I don't want any of your wares. Please stop peddling me your shit.
Yeah. You see, Neil sort of grab the longsword off the wall. Even though it's quite big and looks heavy, it's quite light. Neil's grabbing it; it's quite light, and he's just shaking around, and it's just flopping around everywhere.
Oh my
It looks
God.
like it looks like a balloon.
Now, am I right in saying that, from what we spoke about last night, you guys wish to come with me to my old home in the north of Barovia? Or should I find someone else to help me with this issue?
I just don't know if we've got the time.
Oh, sorry. Have you got better places to be?
Well, we've made a number of promises to a number of different people, and I'm not convinced that we have the time for the for what we've said already. Is it urgent?
I mean,
remember if it was super urgent.
So, sorry, your name is Weft, I believe. Is it urgent that your friends will die a painful and horrible death?
Wait, what?
Yes, I remember
thought
now.
I would really like to not be a werewolf or dead.
Well, yes, I don't suppose you would like that.
Goals.
It sucks, don't get me wrong. Up to you, giving you the choice, but you're on your own if you do not decide to come with me.
How far away is this place?
Good question. Let me have a look. Emil will say, we'll need to trek north. We will need to go near to Kresk. Have you guys been to Kresk yet?
No.
No.
We never
We've
made it
been
that
in
far.
front of Kresk.
No. So you have, right.
We've been to the gate of Kresk.
You may be aware Kresk is not the most nice place for new visitors. They don't look kindly on strangers. We may have to take a longer way around, but we can be there before anything bad happens if we get to move on. But the snow is quite thick up there, and we will have to travel with care.
And then when we got to this place, you wanted us to fight someone.
Where we're going is the Wolf's Den. It's my home. I hope my family is there. I hope my family is safe. I know that the leader that took over is a bad person. If we need to fight in order to get him out, then that is what we will do. But I haven't been there in around about 6 months. I don't know what will be there. I really don't.
We were there. I'm not going to say recently, but from what we heard at the gate, there was, I think, some sort of really fanatical religious cult has taken residence of Kresk.
Yes, that's been there for quite some time. The abbot at Kresk is quite the prolific character. Thankfully, we will try to avoid Kresk as much as possible. They shouldn't even know our presence as we move past. The den is just a couple of hours past Kresk.
So we're going around, not into Kresk, going around Kresk.
Correct. Unless you'd prefer to try and go through.
No, I'd prefer to not go near the front entrance. They weren't very nice the last time we were there.
No, I don't
I
suppose
say to
they
go
will.
under Kresk.
Yeah, how were they
Again.
not nice?
If you can't go over it and you can't go under it, you'll have to go through it.
Or we can go to the left of it.
Yes,
Or
or
the
you can
right.
just go round. I just
There's
wanted to do an old fairy tale I once heard. Sorry.
A bugbear hunt.
Yeah. I swear that's two bear hunt things that we've done
It
in
was
like
on
a
Tuesday
week.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How have we done this?
We did it a lot.
These are some very popular references at the moment with bear.
Bringing it back.
We're gonna catch a big one.
Maybe.
I'm not scared. Let's go.
Have we
They
travelled by
sound
car?
prolific creatures, but I'm unsure why you guys are so scared.
Sorry, you mean, were you talking to me, Jim?
Oh no, just in general. Probably to Adam and Edith, who I imagine's there.
We've never been
So,
allowed in. They shut us at the gates. And we have to sell them outside.
Sounds fun.
And I think at this point, Ireena will turn to you, Orion, and say, "Are we going to this werewolf den? I don't see this ending good for us at all, really. But we need to get your injuries seen to."
Guess I'll look at everyone really sheepishly. I'm submissive too, but I guess I don't have any right to ask you guys to help. But will you?
That sounds fun too. I mean, just a couple of wolves just pissing everywhere, marking their territory. Let's go upset their day.
Correct me if I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that the meal fella, who is still in the room, mentioned a reward of vast quantities of gold.
He did.
Yes, we have a shit ton of gold.
I'm in.
Good to have you aboard.
Nan, you're in.
He looks at you. He looks at you, Farah. What say you, sorceress?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to survive very long if I'm not with everyone else. So if everyone else is going, I'm coming with.
Wise choice.
Dean.
And Samir's just in the corner, just going, "Please, please help, God Almighty." Cool. How will you be traveling, guys?
How does the Magic Emporium travel?
Oh wait, do we still have a horse?
Oh,
We
yeah,
do, yeah.
yeah, of course you do. It was
Easy.
still tacked up outside the tower. Yeah,
It didn't get
Good old
killed.
Daisy.
yeah, no, it didn't get killed.
All right.
It's not a werehorse yet.
That
Well,
would be cool though.
it might be. You don't know.
That would be awesome.
Do we
Yeah,
want to travel by Emporium?
We can take how many we can fit.
How many can you guys fit?
I'm gonna
Well,
say,
you can probably fit a couple of you tallies in the bottom, and maybe one squeezed in between our beds upstairs.
Yeah, so I'm going to
I can
say
sit on the roof.
for mechanics purposes, this cart can move at the same speed as a human walking pace. All right, it is a very heavy cart. As far as all getting in it at a time, I'm going to say you're gonna comfortably be able to house the party minus Ireena and Emil.
That's fine.
I mean,
That seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, minus 2 humanoids, not necessarily those two.
It's all right, Ireena, you could just walk
Said
behind.
it now.
Yeah?
You
Shout
just
if you
walk,
get
right?
attacked.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, I didn't ever wanted to enter this stupid emporium anyway.
While everyone's getting, I don't know, getting daisy and Christ knows what's going on, kind of just very politely out of sight of everyone, smash Emil up against a tree.
oh,
Yeah, go for it. Make a Actually, well, he won't contest you. So, yep, you grab him by the collar and stick him up against a tree.
Okay.
now kiss.
He's very passionate.
I'll say, hey Emil,
Hey,
listen, I know you're working for Strahd.
no response.
The only reason we're having this conversation between you and me and not with everyone else
And
The curse
What a
of
time.
Discord. Yeah, you have to go again on that one,
No.
Kate. Oh no,
Oh, I'm sorry. Where did you get to?
right at the start.
the reason we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard more than that.
The reason the reason we're having a conversation just you and me and not with everyone else is because I feel like maybe you don't want to be working for him. So this is an opportunity for you to explain yourself.
And what makes you think I'm working for Strahd?
Because I saw it.
How? When you were digging deep into my mind?
Doesn't matter how, am I right?
I'm not working for Strahd. I just did what Strahd wanted me to do in order to escape him. Yes, and he will very much say in hushed tones, yes, I was sent here to find you all. I knew exactly where you would be. Look, I just want to get back to my family.
I'll just do an insight check, see if I believe him.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Hold fire, hold fire.
With a 16, you get the sense that he's lying.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I do like got him by the and slam him back?
Make a unarmed strike for me, please.
Mm. Okay. Just normal, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to say make it with advantage because, oh, fuck me, yes, please make it with advantage. It makes sense, and I said that before you rolled, because you have him grappled and you're slamming him against a tree. Make that with advantage.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Just
Jesus, a 1 and a 20.
Just before you roll this, because this is a critical hit, I want to confirm, are you trying to do lethal damage?
I'm not trying to murder him, no. shit him up a little bit.
Go ahead and roll the
Oh.
damage, because this might be a case where a critical success may actually not work in your favor.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh god.
You knock him
Right.
so hard back into this tree that he flops limp, unconscious.
Oh shit. That's right. Asai.
Yeah. Can I see any of that?
I'm gonna say, because of the nature of that conversation,
Yeah.
in my head, Kate, you'd sort of taken him away a little bit, but you tell me.
Yeah, I was trying to be out of sight for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say nobody saw it unless you physically go and get Asai.
I'll say, well, where is Asai?
Let's say
I want to
that
be chatting up Edith.
on
but-
the road, so on the Svalich Road, in the middle of the Svalich Woods, is this caravan that the group is either in or around it. You've gone off probably about sort of 30 feet and placed Emil up onto the other side of the caravan where no one can see you. So you've got him there.
Okay. In that case, if we're about 30 feet, I'll say in Asai's head. Asai. Hey, it's me. Can you come this way? Not that way. Not that way. This way. Yeah. Quick. Hurry up.
Warmer.
Warmer.
colder.
Marco.
Yeah, so
Fucking, I'm over here. I'll wave a hand like this.
to be fair, Asai, this is the first time you've heard Orion's voice in your head.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you do.
Yes. Stop being inside me.
Jesus. Can you just hurry, please? Quick. I did a mistake.
Okay.
Quick.
He's gonna lift his gown up a tiny bit like that, so he doesn't like traipse it in the mud, and it's gonna kind of slightly skip over to you.
Orion's just going to be trying to prop Emil up, so he's like looking like less dead, like against the tree, like dusting him off a little bit.
What happened to him?
I was trying to have a conversation, and it didn't
And that's
go
how
well.
right. And that's how you. Oh Christ! Okay.
That's not
I'm
how
gonna
it
look
Let's go.
to see if anyone can see, and then yeah, I'll just be like, it's our little secret, eh? Our little secret. Yeah,
You know,
and I.
Okay,
What's that?
that doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh God, because it sounded like you were saying something.
Yeah, just can you fix it, please? I think his skull might be cracked.
Well, I don't know if I can do too much about that. Can I do a
Is this
medicine?
legit, or is he
on
just
him?
unconscious?
Yeah, can I do a medicine on him? Just
Push
see
it.
how bad this guy is.
Go for it.
All right.
This is not going where I thought it was going.
Yeah, this guy's you get the sense that this guy's back is broken.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Right. Yeah, I'm giving a once over and just kind of like, down on one knee, but looking up at Orion every now and again, like, oh, this looks like bad news. I hit the edge of his knee to see if there's any response, the automatic kick response. But do it a couple of times and then just look back and okay. There's very little I can do apart from go on.
Sorry, within this moment, he springs back up and with a gasp just goes, what the fuck did you do that for? And it's because he rolled a nat 20 on his death save. So he's back up.
Oh shit!
Oh, did he?
Oh. That's how you did it.
Can I pretend that I did it?
Sure. Let's make a deception check for me, please, mate.
Yeah, sure.
He's got an on button on his knee.
Uh,
Oh my god.
don't know if I rolled twice there.
No, it was Orion. Yeah, so with a deception check of 20, Emil goes, Asai, thank you so much. You get the sense, Orion, that Asai didn't really do much of anything there, but
What a shock.
and
Yeah.
it'll turn to you and say, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Stop fucking lying to me, or I'll kill you again.
I never lied to you.
No, I'm like that.
I tell you what. Have you still got your hands on him, Orion?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, he's gonna bolt. He's gonna move. He's gonna move 30 feet, dash 30 feet. Is there anything you?
But his back's broken.
Not anymore because of D&D. His back's fine.
He's fine.
Doesn't need to make sense.
Just the army crawls out of there.
Yeah, he's really fast at crawling with a broken back. So Asai and Orion, is there anything you would like to do during this moment that he's just legged it?
Oh, chase him.
Opportunity attack.
You can make an opportunity. You can make an opportunity attack, or yes, with Orion with your movement speed, you can. I mean, you're just jogging next to him and you'll catch up.
Can we just rugby tackle him?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Make
But not so I
a.
want to break his back.
I'll join
I
in.
want-
I'm gonna say, Jim, that you wouldn't be able to join in just because Orion is just faster. Your movement speed, you won't get there in time.
I'm like that with my.
Yeah, so make a contested athletics check for me, please, Kate. Or just make an athletics check, sorry.
Okay.
And make this
I'll
contested.
get it.
Oh shit.
I did not see what that was.
Yep. You you managed to grapple him and push him to the floor. And he's wriggling, he's so much trying to get out.
Hey, look, stop it, right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I just wanted to, like, just a little bit, and I didn't realize you were so fragile. Stop lying, though. I can tell. Working for Strahd, or are you not working for Strahd? This is your last chance.
I am working for Strahd. And he'll take a dagger and attack you.
Would Farah have heard all this nonsense being in and around the...
Most definitely now, yes. So let me just resolve his attack. You guys have heard some commotion, and you have all, anyone who's not inside of the wagon has now seen Emil bolt off into the Svalich woods with Orion swift on his toe, grappling to the ground. Now, does a 16 hit you, Orion?
I think it does. Oh, no, sorry, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It
Wait.
misses.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so what I'll say is he takes out his dagger, and against your leather armor, it hits you, but it just doesn't pierce through. So, yeah, Farah, what would you like to do?
So obviously I'll have seen Emil, who I know exactly who this man is. 100% have met him now.
Yes.
And just watch him bolt and just watch Orion kind of dive on top of him with no context. And obviously, would I have seen him attempt to stab Orion? I'm just thinking if he's gone 60 feet, he's kind of right on the edge of my...
Yep, you would have seen it.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of charge over and just be like, what the fuck? Orion, why is he stabbing you?
Oh, he's working for Strahd.
What
And
do you
also
mean
I
he's
killed
working
him.
for Strahd? I need so much more context.
Sorry, I'm just
We're not in
Stop having
initiative
a
or anything,
rage,
right?
Jacob.
You're not in
Jacob,
initiative,
stop having a rage.
but I'm going to.
No,
I'll tell you what.
Cease.
Quickly, Kate, while you have this conversation, can you just roll? Can you just roll me an athletics check, quick? And we'll just take athletics check for the next 3 rounds. Fuck me.
That's a natural.
Right. let me just check something. Right. So as you say that, Farah, sort of needing a bit more context, Emil manages to break out of the grass that you got him in, and he's bolted off again.
Can I cast a spell as a reaction? I know I can't because I don't have Warcaster, but can I cast a spell as a reaction?
You wouldn't need to cast it as a reaction. We'll just say this is sort of loose initiative. He's used his turn to run. Let's just say it's now your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to cast. Which one is it?
Fireball.
Is it this?
Fireball.
No.
Oh.
I want to cast lightning lure.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Does it do damage? I believe it does, doesn't it?
Yes, but I would like it to be like non-lethal. It's mostly just to try and pull him back, because if he fails the strength saving throw, it pulls him in a straight line. And actually,
unfortunately,
it only does damage. It only does damage if he's within 5 feet of me.
Oh, okay. And you take one if it is. Okay. Yes, I didn't read that bit. Perfect. Let me make a strength saving throw. What's the DC?
So I'm assuming that. Solid question.
He got a
What's
natural.
my
He got a
DC?
natural 20.
Well, fuck that then.
Can I do a spell or?
Yep, you're about. So you would be about 90 feet away from him now.
Oh God! I thought I was like catching up as Orion. Fuck.
No,
Right,
he's sort of. Yeah, he is about 90 feet just because of your movement speed.
Yeah, no, I'm doing fuck all then.
You sure? You probably have a spell that can hit it to 90 feet, bro.
I've got spells that do over 90 feet, but they're not ones that are going to benefit us.
Side casts healing word.
Yeah, give this guy inspiration. So yeah, I'll just check something quick. Yeah, no, I'm just a bit too far away.
Okay. I'm going to say, Kate, do you want to do anything?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna chase him. And just be like,
All right, make another athletics check for me, please, which will be
run and
contested.
try and get him again.
Orion starts making the same noise as Edith does when she's raging.
If this turns into another session where you're stuck in the woods,
Rolling.
I'm gonna.
things.
So with a really good roll from forgotten his name, Emil, you do not manage to get a good grasp on him, and I'm gonna say we're gonna stop the cat and mouse, even though you have a fuck ton of movement speed, Orion. I'm gonna say he does manage to bolt off. Because we could be here all fucking day making athletics checks until you killed him.
Fine. Farah will chase after Orion again and kind of catch up and just. What? Fuck.
Hey. Well, it's cool because I'm semi-dying from having lycanthropy curse. So there you go. He got away because I'm sick as a dog.
Yeah, I think. Go on, Pip.
Farah's now just standing, panting heavily, just like, what the fuck? What the?
Yeah, I know. I tried to. Didn't go as I thought it would.
It didn't go as I thought either.
You keep cutting
Yeah,
out,
I
Kate.
feel like I already got that.
Yeah, I think Ireena will come up to you guys as she'll sort of catch up, and she will go, well, What's the plan?
Kill his family?
I don't know. I had a migraine all of yesterday. I don't know what's going on.
Ah.
This is an above the table question. Do we know where this werewolf camp is?
You doesn't really need to be above the table. You guys know as much as I've told you this session. Last session, he just said there was a camp in the north, and he's given you a bit more detail this session regarding it's just past Kresk, but you have no idea where it is past that.
Or even if it's is it actually? Do we know if it's actually real though, or have you just been making up something?
I'm gonna say that you, Edith and Neil, you could go ahead and roll me a history check to see if you'd heard about it. I'm gonna say you definitely have never been there, but let's see if you've ever heard about it.
7.
11. What's
14.
your 14? You've heard rumors. Yeah, I'm going to say with 14, you just heard the rumors that it is north of Kresk, and people don't normally frequent that area because of how dangerous that is.
Yeah.
People tend to avoid Kresk, which means people tend to avoid areas around Kresk, most definitely where werewolves have been sighted.
Okay.
And Wef comes rocking up with Daisy. He says, I think Daisy's got a tick. He's gonna pick it off and just put it in his head. So where's Emil gone? What have I missed?
Emil left.
Emil left. Is he meeting us at the camp?
Ferrer will just look at Orion and just go, explain now.
Yeah, I didn't think that the conversation was gonna quite go like that. So yesterday, when Emil turned up, I looked in his head a little bit and saw him in this dungeon with Strahd, and Strahd said something about getting Samir, wherever the fuck they are. And I kind of felt like he was working for Strahd, but maybe he didn't want to be working for Strahd. So I just thought I'll have a conversation with him and say, no, I don't want to work for Strahd. And then he lied to me and I accidentally broke his spine, and then he ran away.
True, I was there. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Did we freeze?
Yeah, I think we all froze. It's true, I was there.
So if he was working for Strahd, what was he trying to get you to do? And I suppose
It wasn't me. It was just something to do with Samir. It was something get Samir or something like that. And I don't know. I just wanted to give him a chance, I guess, before we all killed him. And then when I was trying to just give him a chance, I ended up, and he took it badly.
There was an attempted stabbing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really blame him. Ho ho ho, now we're fucked.
What do we do now?
That sounds.
God damn it.
I guess
This
we're
is why I
fucked.
don't talk to people. I think I maybe need to work on my my anger issues.
Orion, I hate to bring it up, but why didn't you tell us?
Well, I guess I just I think maybe I felt sorry for him
Mm,
for a second, and you know, I know that our group has a tendency to hate everyone who lies, and
mm. Weft is just judging you, just silently.
I saw he's
Hmm.
judging you.
Ryan sweating.
Intense eye contact, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to give. I didn't get the sense. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm going through people's heads. Okay, all I saw was him in a dungeon. He looked really hurt, and Strahd was Strahd, and I just thought, you know, maybe being forced to do something against that he doesn't think he should do, and I just thought maybe if I spoke to him and gave him a chance, then he would be a good, you know.
You
I
thought
And
wrong.
hello,
understand.
hello.
Oh,
Hello. Yes, you
Did I
you
disappear?
no, you just thought
You don't
wrong,
know
Kate.
that.
Oh, I just thought wrong. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what a fucking surprise.
Sorry about that.
well, where does that leave us and your situation, Orion? Because we need to get you fixed, but that was where we were going to get you fixed. Do we
Yeah.
Now,
carry on?
above the table, quickly, I did mention this last session as well. I'm just fuck it. Because I said the last session, I'll just say you all know this. To remove a curse like this or a disease from somebody, remove an ability to remove a curse from somebody may help this situation.
An ability to remove a curse.
Yeah, it
What
wasn't
does
We'll
just
that mean?
find someone who has the ability.
it
Who's
wasn't.
got the ability?
All I'm trying to say is it
Who
wasn't
could
one
learn, yeah.
specific person that can heal you. It is there are many ways to heal you, specifically one to remove curse.
They,
Does
I
does
don't
the
know,
amulet do that?
yeah, or enigmatic creatures maybe of a certain town that's not too far away.
Has Samir got the amulet?
Samir has the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Yes.
Hey Samir, does your amulet remove a curse?
I don't know. Do you want me to give it a go?
Can I move like 120 feet
Yeah.
away before you do?
Maybe. Hang on, Samir can't use it though, can they? Oh wait, no, but
No.
that's
Yeah. Above the table,
Give it a go, Samir, anyway.
Samir
Yeah,
is
just
not.
go for it.
Samir's not going to use it. I
Persuasion.
am going to play Samir. Samir will not.
Persuasion.
Samir will not use the ability of the holy symbol of Ravenkind to emit light, because
yeah.
Samir will know that probably won't help in your situation. It'll probably make things a hell of a lot worse.
so it can't remove the curse.
So
Give it a go.
Samir will tell you it emits light.
That's all it does.
Well, yes.
Okay.
It kills vampires very well.
Okay. Does anyone have any ideas?
I can try and use it if everybody. Pharaoh, why don't you take Samir inside and we can try.
But Samir also needs to be fixed, right?
Yep.
Well, we can at least. Oh, yeah.
So it might remove the curse from Orion, but we can't fix Samir.
I'm cool with
Well,
that.
technically, it is fixed in the situation.
It's removing all curses.
It's all fixed.
The curse of life.
Yeah. The blight of
Hey,
being
Sam,
alive.
really missed you last week. Just FYI, we killed Samir by removing the curse.
All right.
You know how you love building characters.
I'll tell you guys what, because I'll end this with a rules fixture. Only Samir. Actually, no, not even actually Samir at the moment. Nobody can use the holy symbol of Ravenkind as it requires attunement. That nobody has attuned to it yet. But above the table, it would have helped you anyway.
This is what I was going to say, because it's got some other thing. It had like a hold vampire or something, Jack said, so I just didn't know if it had like remove curse function.
No, yeah, it doesn't have that bonus added function, remove lycanthropy. No, sorry.
Well, that's just bullshit.
So
isn't it?
we need some kind of cleric or sorcerer or something like the magic ring of curse removal.
I'll,
I've got
Hey!
one of those. Oh no, I sold my last one yesterday. Sorry.
Neil!
I will.
You want to buy a ring? We've got plenty of stuff.
I'll help you out slightly, guys, just because you've got yourself in a bit of a rut. The way, so the current things that you know regarding your world right now is Samir and Orion have lycanthropy. You're searching for someone that can remove curse. There is somebody in Vallaki that you know has the capabilities of doing healing stuff. Or not so much healing spells, but they have ways of helping people, much like they tried to help Aceris and also Asai when he fell a little bit ill. The Ravens, aka Wheeze. Now, you do know of a location of the Wizards of Wine's winery that Erwin has said the wine is at. There could be someone there that could help. You're not too far away from the town of Kresk, which, again, may have someone that can help. You're not too far away from the bogs of Berez. There could be someone there that can help.
No, he said it was
Actually,
a bad place.
Do me a favour. Edith and Neil, roll me a history check for me, please.
Okay.
This is going to go well. 12.
A 15. With a 15, Neil, and kind of with Edith, you've heard the stories from Neil. You've never been to the bogs of Berez, but you have heard of a figure named Baba Lasaga that lives in the box.
Baba Lasaga.
Baba Lasaga. A very powerful being who is able to do many great things.
At a price, one would probably assume.
At a price.
Maybe we could sell something to this Babylon Saga while we're there.
Like a ring of invisibility that's invisible.
Yeah.
I've got that under the desk. Do you want to see it?
Oh, good.
No one can see it, so I will believe you.
There is a command word to stop the invisibility.
Wefter's got one too.
What a command word.
We call it a safe word, and we use it in very esteemed company, I'll have you know. Normally the safe word is help.
Cool. So I hope.
Listen,
Does anyone want any sort of clarification on what I said there? I feel like I'm gonna, because I obviously know a lot more about the
There's-
world than you guys do. But does that make sense to everybody? What sort of options you
Yes.
have?
We
Okay.
need someone with the capability to remove a curse, potentially be in multiple locations.
Yeah, and sorry,
So-
the other option you've got is to try and find this wolf's den. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
obviously pointed that
Yeah.
out.
There is also the other option of do nothing and wait it out.
Fuck you,
Yes.
Asai.
There is that option of ignore it.
Yeah. I mean,
So I feel
people
like
get better all the time.
the obvious answer would be to go back to the Ravens. But I'm very, very acutely aware of what happened the last time the Ravens helped us with a major problem. And I'm not going to lie to you, I ain't doing that again.
can I just ask? Do I know that Asai's a cleric? Like, has it been expressly said that we're?
Whoa.
I don't know. Normally, under the circumstances, I say yes, because you would understand what your party is. But Asai is really hard to read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we've ever asked him, like, what are you good at? What do you fulfill in this party?
Why you felt my healing hands?
I mean, I felt your hands. I wasn't sure if it was
I'm
healing
not
or
too sure those were my hands.
damaging.
Asai has been known to occasionally cast a healing spell every now and again, so I think you could assume, if you were to assume, it would be a cleric.
Or a
Okay.
bard. Or a
I think-
paladin.
Yeah.
But you are wearing like monk's robes, I think, in the pictures you shared, aren't you? Like you lifted up your robe like this.
Like a
I think we're
90.
stood there just while we're having this discussion, like kind of looking at Asai, the potential cleric, and thinking, remove curse.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I mean, if I don't think Asai has removed curse. If that is what
I
we are,
actually don't. I
Yeah.
genuinely don't.
No.
Like, if I had anything that would help, I would extort money from you before I did it.
So Asai does, just because it makes me laugh above the table, he does have bestow curse. We could try.
Give you another curse to see if we can get two removed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two wrongs
double
two
down.
wrongs make a right. I don't know.
Maybe you could
You gotta
curse,
fight fire with fire.
Yeah, two fat guys through a door.
Curse Orion to always be a human, and then they can't become lycanthropic.
I mean,
If I give you double
Then-
lycanthropy,
Cancel that.
Yeah, well,
I
if
think,
you get
at
like
that
bitten by a
point,
werewolf,
Orion just becomes a furry.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like, what if it's two different like lycanthropy? What if it's like a were rat and a werewolf? What?
It's some culmination of man, bear, pig. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yes,
But that
you were
is a
bitten by a
question.
were-man, a were-bear, and a bear-pig.
That is a
Where
question, because
pig.
can Samir actually turn into a werewolf if Samir is a vampire?
It's like Underworld.
And then
It-
also
hybrid.
a dog.
If you're asking me, I don't know. And if we ever get to that part, I will have to figure that one out.
Let's just not fix Samir. Just to let Andy
Fix
try.
it, yeah.
What the rule is
You're
gonna be.
one and not the other.
Well, let's ask Sam. Sam, do you want to be
We
fixed?
will fix it. We'll fix Smith. Right.
Darren.
I'm sorry.
How far is Kresk and how far is Falaki?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
also the
Back
bogs
now,
of
fast forward.
blah.
Okay. This is quite funny. So you know it's going to take you around about 6 hours to get back to the lunar crossroads, in which you would know is where the path to the Bogs of Berez is, and also the path back to Vallaki. None of you right now, including Ireena, knows how far it is to Kresk.
What about Edith and Neil, of which I want to involve in this conversation?
I'm just going to say, because to stop them from becoming guides of Barovia, I'm going to say that they don't know.
The Emil, he said we could get to the werewolf hideout
If you what? Sorry, you cut out just right at the end there.
You
Yeah,
cut
you
out
cut
at the
out.
worst part.
if we hurried. So
Mhm.
Kresk can't be that far away if
Yeah.
the werewolf hideout is beyond Kresk.
Good show. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
We could go see
Always
this,
find.
Abe,
Yeah, with the information that you guys have and the rumours of Babylon Saga, that's going to be your most risky choice, but probably your apart from trying to navigate to the werewolf's den without a guide, that's probably going to be the one where you will find an answer to what you're looking for, but probably the most riskiest.
We'll play for that, a little bit of risk.
I'm going to
Yeah,
look at Asai and wink.
if that's it, I'm going to sidle up to Edith and just say, "Yeah, you're right. A little bit of risk. Is there any chance of, in that happenstance, there's a sign that just says "Press this way"?
In the middle of the night, with your passive perception, you have not noticed a sign. If you would like to traverse the area, if you tell me sort of the area that you're searching, I'll allow you to make a few checks.
Yeah, I just want to do like 30 yards forward and back. So, 30 feet.
Yeah, you won't find nothing
Circle.
within 30 feet, no.
Yeah, surrounding.
Go
Okay.
go a bit further aside. Just see what you can find.
Yeah, sure. And I'll go a bit further, 60 feet.
Yeah, no, you're not going to spot anything at 60 feet. I'll throw you another
Yeah,
bone.
there's nothing.
You'd probably have to walk away until you at least found some kind of intersection or something like that.
I love an intersection.
Yeah, because you are. It's worth noting you are on a main, not road, but a main through path. You are on the Svalich Wood Road. So there are woods around you in every direction. You can still see Samir's tower, but you are on a trail and a path that you can follow in either of two directions, back the way you came or forwards.
I'm just going to say to the group, look, everyone's got an opinion. I always find that, there's normally two directions. One's forward, one's back. We know what's back.
So
we could be around the corner.
I will bring this up for you because I'm problem solving as much as you guys are at the moment. I'm going to move us all.
We did have a map, right?
Exactly, yes, which I'm just going to move us to. You guys do have a map. So I'm going to move the WEF token to here, and I'm just going to draw where you guys have been.
Yeah. I want to see the WEF token.
There you go.
Adventure.
There it is. Right, where the heck are we? Okay.
Okay, so you see the blue line is the path you took leaving Vallaki in sort of the last two sessions, and you're currently at the WEF token.
Oh, Kresk is really close.
What's the red circle?
Yeah, sorry, Pip. That was Erwin has circled that red circle as being where the winery is.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty much there.
What was wrong with Kresk?
It is a little bit further off than that map depicts. Just saying.
Can I do a medicine check on Orion just to see how bad they're doing?
Yeah, go for it. 18. I assume you are proficient with medicine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they're not doing very well. You get very much like seeing someone with a huge fever. Orion is sweating profusely. He seems weaker than usual. Doesn't have much strength.
Could I gauge, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like 10 being they're dead? Like, where are we on that scale?
Yeah, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to because you've never. I'm gonna say you've never witnessed anyone turning from lycanthropy before.
I'll just probably, yeah, kind of whisper to Farah then, and just kind of say, I don't know. It's over to you. I think they've got time, but I don't know. They always look a bit sweaty.
Above the table,
me.
Emil did mention that you had about 48 hours before the effect really kicked in.
It's been
Alright.
like not quite a day, has it?
It's been about 8
That's
hours.
not-
8 hours, yeah. So Farah, yeah. What do you think?
Farah's just going to kind of roll her eyes at Asai and just like, in the way that the migraine is coming back, just sort of rub her head
Oh
and just
no,
say, we
you've caught it.
need to make a decision. Do we head straight for Kreshk, or do we go to this winery, or do we find this fucking bog thing?
Yeah. I mean, these
I've
are
not
all
had a glass
choices.
of wine in weeks.
Yeah. Weft, what do you think? And I'm slowly segregating the party to kind of make it the healthies version.
Versus- Go stand over there. Yeah, Orion over there. Yeah,
It's
that's
okay,
great.
we're just on the chat.
fine with that.
Well, I don't think Orion wants to be a werewolf, so perhaps we could go to Kretch first, and then we could go to the winery second. But Kretch seems to be the best option to fix our current problem.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys said it. I'll go along with you.
Ryan, are you happy to go to Kreshk?
Yeah.
Sorry. Speak up,
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Cool.
Edith, Neil, would you like to come to Kreshk with us?
Road trip.
Well, why not?
I feel like you just kind of got roped into this, and I'm sorry, but that's the shit you deal with.
It's okay. I'm
mean,
sure you can buy
I'll
some
reward-
offers to make up for it.
I mean, yeah, our reward just ran away. My in this whole ordeal was dependent on him, but if there is tons of gold there, and he wasn't lying at that point, would
You can
be
only
able
find
to-
out if you come.
Exactly.
He seemed quite trustworthy. Oh wait, no, he wasn't.
Well, no, he did
No.
seem quite trustworthy.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'll
Well,
come and satiate my curiosity, but I have first pickings on loot. Do we have an agreement?
Only if you get there first. And you're not accidentally swallowed up by some kind of fireball.
Well,
And
you want
Farah
to
just
race,
smiles really sweetly. But it's like a sickly, sweet smile of just, I
Well,
will murder your whole family.
It's worth asking, Pip, what are you currently wearing at the moment? Are you black or are you Tarquin?
Oh wow.
I don't
I'm
mean
clown.
like you're clown Farah at the moment, yeah?
Farah is full clown.
Okay. Yeah, just for the stream's benefit and the YouTube video, I wasn't asking what Farah was wearing. She has a Tarquin suit that can turn black or as a clown. I need to clarify that I'm not that kind of DM.
Oh, they know. They've watched all the other episodes.
Oh, of course they have. Yeah, I've loyal viewership.
Same.
Let's go
Insert
straight on.
picture of Ferret to confirm.
Yes.
Clown
Let's
suit.
go straight on D&D horror stories. My DM.
That's
Yeah.
it.
is
Put it
I'm
on the Reddit.
typing. Like I'm like dictating this. I've got it set up so that the Word document is dictating, so that I can just copy and paste onto Reddit later.
Actually, that's called transcription, not dictating. Dictating as if you were doing it personally. Me. I'm a
I think
nerd.
you'll find.
Pushes up my glasses. I think you'll find right there. Sorry.
Actually,
Right. Cool.
What?
To confirm, because this has been amazing for me. You guys are heading to Kresk.
Yes.
Following your map, you will be able to make it to Kresk, as it is a labelled landmark on your map. So, as you are travelling through, sorry, I've had to make so much in the background that I've now just lost everything wherever we are.
Okay. Can I do something before anything else has been irritating me? I want to go up to Edith and cast mending on where she's had the sword through her. I just want to mend the top that she's wearing.
Also, yeah, just quickly, Edith, what are you wearing on your sort of torso?
Yeah, Edith, what are you wearing?
Oh, for
It'd
fuck
be
off!
Sounds really well, Edith.
Why is this got being 1 sec? I'll get the exact picture of what she's wearing.
It's great that the DM has asked the only two female characters what they're wearing.
what are you wearing?
Fuck, man.
Bit creepy there, mate.
That's what she kind of looks like when she's not raging. So it's this sort of like a purple dress with I don't know what that is, like a
Corset.
sash or something.
Yeah.
Corset or something like that.
Yeah, so the material, I'm just sort of asking for mechanics purposes. So yeah, the material is ripped there, Jim. So yeah, you would mending would
I'm
work
gonna cast
perfectly.
mending.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's a cantrip. I just want to, but and please, this is just for the character. This isn't for anyone who's watching this. I just want to keep my hand on the area that's exposed just that little bit too long. Just kind of breathe into.
Yeah,
As I kind of
Edith will be quite oblivious, and they'll just say, "Oh, what a nice young man." I don't know if he is young.
Cantrips.
Do I notice this?
Cantrips are very fast by nature. That's why they're sort of cantrips. They're learnt by novice sort of spellcasters. It's very easy to cast, very quickly to do it. But you get the sense that Asai is taking a long time to cast mending and very much lingering where he shouldn't. Go on, Adam, you were saying something?
No, I was just asking if I noticed him casting this on my nan.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a wink.
Oh, there you are, then. Yeah,
Oh,
He's
okay.
making eye contact.
yeah, you definitely notice.
I'm gonna talk to you later.
We can talk.
Cool.
Neil, go get the nice man a cup of tea.
Yeah, go get me a cup of tea.
So just quickly then, guys.
I will. Would you like one as well?
So one more mechanics question. Are you travelling by foot or are you taking the wagon?
Wagon, I presume, is what
Yeah.
So
I'm in the way. I'm wagoning.
I've hitched Daisy up to the front.
okay. All right, I was going to say, Adam, do you want to describe how the wagon moves? But I'm going to say
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
one draft horse is not going to be enough to pull this wagon.
my massive house wagon with a brick chimney
Yeah, do you want
and
to
a full fireplace.
do you want to describe
yeah.
how it's gonna work?
Yeah, sure. Neil, I nearly said Aiden for some reason. Neil is going to walk up to the front. flop over his fancy purple cloak, tear off the patch which had the 4 donkeys on earlier, throw it haphazardly into the air in front of a... What is that part of a coach called? Where there's like the wooden slat things that you put the animals behind.
Oh, I'd have no idea, mate.
The front.
Yeah, the
just
driver seat. I don't know.
the front part of the coach where all the horses go. The patch sort of glows and sparks in midair, and 4 donkeys manifest. 4 eating donkeys manifest.
That was quite a good impression of a donkey, and no one said anything. Wankers.
It really wasn't.
Oh, come on. I've been practicing
Very good.
animal
Right.
noises. I've done cats.
Oh, it's not
It's
the
better than
carriage
your
shaft.
cat that you practiced for weeks.
No. I practice. It was just...
That's not being picked up.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Oh, it will on the stream. You have to
No.
watch it back. Maybe that's why you guys didn't hear it. Go rewatch the old stream. It's a saber-toothed
No.
tiger wearing heavy armor. No?
No.
I'm not hearing the heavy armor.
Oh, did
Darren's posted the carriage, and it looks like those parts are called the tongue, just by the carriage shaft.
Tongue. Oh, but the tongue by
Right.
the shaft.
Yeah.
I see.
tongue,
Yeah.
tongue of the carriage shaft.
There's some
Yeah.
donkeys by the shaft.
Oh look,
Yeah,
there's the rim by the back end as well.
near the tongue.
Holy shit. So, as you guys are making
So-
your way through the Svalich Woods, west, you travel for around sort of 2 hours. Could somebody make actually go for Pip? Could you roll me a D20 for me, please? As you were not in the last session, I'll make you roll this one.
I can't wait for this to end terribly for everyone involved. That's an 8.
Okay, doke. So far your travel has gone without issues. Is there any sort of conversations happening while you guys are traveling? You're moving at kind of walking pace.
Would I be able to short rest on this journey, seeing as we're in a carriage?
For sure.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Did you
absolutely.
say that we had long rested overnight at Samir's tower?
Yes, you wouldn't have hit that button. Sorry, Pip. I think I was supposed to do it and I forgot.
It's fine, just so that I know.
And I assume nobody else needs to short rest, but if you do, go for it. I think Ireena will step back up to you, Orion, if you're there. Your camera's just gone off.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
You wanted to chat earlier? Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
Where is everyone? This is above the table question. What is this traveling arrangement like? Are we all like crammed in?
I think it's literally like shoulder to shoulder, rush hour on the tube situation.
In my head, because not all of you can fit in this wagon, so there's got to be at minimum 2 people outside, but this wagon is moving at walking pace. Like, you guys can just walk next to the wagon.
But if Emil's gone, is it not one person?
Okay, yes, technically it's one person. If you want to all cram into this carriage in sardines, yes. So Ireena will be whispering in your ear, Kate. Like,
because then also, if somebody has to sit on the outside of the carriage to guide the donkeys, theoretically everyone fits in the carriage.
Nah, Neil's got a windshield.
let's
He guides from inside.
let's just say everybody's in the carriage. Ireena steps off of the carriage and goes, "Orion, come over here, step off, because we can walk right
Yeah,
next to it."
I'll step off. Let's
Yeah.
do that. That sounds a great idea.
You die. Yes, you've fallen into my trap.
Than expected.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'll hang back a few paces as well, so that the carriage just gets like a little safe distance ahead.
Mhm.
kind of. I had this whole idea this morning. You know, after yesterday, I thought we could maybe have like breakfast or something. Wasn't expecting Edith to get shanked.
I mean,
Well,
that sounds lovely. What would we even eat?
I don't know. I can't.
What's your idea of an ideal breakfast, Orion?
I mean, I don't really know how to cook, but I've heard that mayonnaise and eggs is really good.
Yes, personally, I've had a lot of mayonnaise and eggs, and it's just divine if you're in a pinch.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for protein content. And you could just mash them in that bowl, you know.
Well,
there's no heat required.
I suppose that as you guys are sort of walking and talking, she'll say, "Well, I could teach you how to catch. I could teach you how to catch your own food out here in Barovia. It's actually quite easy." And you'll see that she, as you guys are sort of walking and talking, she'll be sort of keeping her head on a swivel, and then out of nowhere she'll just dart into the woods. And you'll sort of be you'll be alarmed, and she'll come back out with a dead hare. See, as easy as that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That was you know, you were kind of fast.
I'm pretty quick. Well, technically, I only move 30 feet every 6 seconds unless I action dash. But yes, in this instance, I was super quick.
I just before the eggs. Like, what is the deal with you and Strahd?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. I really don't know. He's called me Tatiana, as you've heard. I've heard there are tales of somebody called Tatiana as being Strahd's lover at one point. I believe Tatiana was technically married to Sergei, Strahd's brother. Strahd murdered his own brother in order to marry this Tatiana. This is a long time ago. This is all told in folklore. Some of it may be true, some of it maybe not. But it is said that Tatiana is the true Curse of Strahd. He said the name in the game. Look at that. Wait.
References.
Title drop.
Said,
Down your
I-
drink.
So glad I'm here for that.
Title drop.
So glad I'm here for that.
That was cool, right?
Down your drinks,
That was
people.
a full-on
It
trailer
happened.
moment.
So it is said that is really the true Curse of Strahd, that he is only in search of this Tatiana. But I can assure you, I know nothing other than tales of this woman. Now I know here in Barovia people are reincarnated, souls are refreshed. I can only tell you what I know, and that my name is Ireena Kulyanovich. I have a brother. I had a father who died. I'm a pretty simple person in a strange world, just looking to survive.
So you haven't, like, you've spent time together, or he's just following you around?
Following me around quite creepily, yes.
He's got moves, man.
I mean, yeah, if he was good looking, I may even think about it, but he's just not. But he just hides in bushes and spies on me. No, he would anybody I get close to or come in contact with, he hangs around, he attaches on. He's always there looking. I always feel like he's always watching. But I've had odd conversations with him from afar. He's always been pleasant. But I know Strahd, I know the stories. The guy is pure evil. The guy is manipulative. He will say things to you to get what he wants.
Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe, you know. I guess I had a bad day yesterday, and I was kind of about things. And I was thinking a lot about what Samir said and as I said, you know, that not normal, and I'm always angry, and kind of felt like they didn't understand me, but now I feel like they really understand me better than anyone. I don't know. Do you ever feel angry, like really, really mad?
I think I used to feel anger. I think I used to feel sadness, but spending a long time here kind of dulls those emotions. You don't really have time to feel anger or sadness when you've got danger lurking around every corner or an evil mastermind vampire breathing down your very neck. So I understand what you mean. I honestly, I know I've only travelled you for a small time, but I think you're giving yourself a hard time. You're 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 a normal person in my eyes. I've seen people far weirder, far stranger, and far less charismatic than you.
Oh wow, okay,
I meant that as a compliment.
thanks. And thanks. I don't know. I think maybe I feel so angry because I know how not normal I am. And we've frozen.
No,
Oh no.
no,
No,
we didn't?
we're listening intently.
Oh my god. I was like role playing. I was like, oh, we've frozen. Yeah, I think I feel. Yeah, I feel kind of jealous of the others. And that sounds so stupid considering what everyone's going through. I think I'm angry that I can't have a normal conversation and remember things and you know. But I was thinking about last night and I was in a bad spot and even as I tried to help and I kind of realized I'm kind of a dick to everyone. And this anger that I have, I'm kind of pointing it at all the wrong people. You know, I'm pointing at Asai and Tilly and you and Samir and me, and not the one person that really deserves it. And I was thinking, maybe I need to face up to that person at some point. And maybe you need to do the same with Strahd, or maybe we both do. I don't know.
Maybe I have been hiding for this entire time. But I'll be honest, he scares the shit out of me. But I don't know, just I get a sense of Well, I do now, I never before, but I get a sense of safety with you all. You are all good people. I've come to realise that. I thought you were all a bunch of knobheads to begin with, because you're all just so mean to me. But I've come to realise that you're all good people, even Asai. I sense good in him.
Mm. Yeah. I'm not so sure about Asai. I guess my point is, I was wondering what is the point of everything. You know, like at first I thought the point of me was to please someone else, and then I thought the point was just to survive, you know, when we all came here. But then maybe the point is to, you know, like you say, you're so scared of Strahd, and I get it. I get what that feels like, but someone has to hold them to account, you know? Someone's got to, they can't just get away with it forever.
I get the sense that you're talking about someone in particular. May I ask who that might be?
Well, she was just someone I knew. She was a lot like Strahd.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I guess you know, I started the day off and I really wanted to be better. I really wanted to be better with everybody and friends. And then I ended up sort of killing Emil. Not great.
Yeah, that one all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah, I realized how trust me, I realized how fucked up that went.
It was quite amusing,
I just
actually. I was just all domino affected, out of control. Sorry, go on.
yeah, I really fucked that natural 20, guys. I guess my point was, I get it. I get Strahd's a weirdo, and I get that you're scared of him, and I felt the same until last night, where everyone helped me despite the fact I'm only ever really been a dick to them, and I guess maybe I thought maybe my purpose wasn't just to survive, but maybe everything that's happened was maybe meant to happen, you know? Maybe we're meant to be here to sort out people like Strahd and, you know, the other one, and do new things, you know, in spite of them.
I think,
And can I try and hold her hand?
yeah, she'll take your hand.
It's really awkward.
Yeah, explain to me how you take her hand, as I sense that this is Orion's first time in ever doing such a thing.
Holding someone's hand.
I'm just
So it's
picturing
like
Farah like peering round the side of this wagon's door, just
so it's like he's trying to be really chill, but he's really stressed and he just holds it like a little bit too tight and his hand is super clammy. Shut up, Darren.
Yeah, and so the hand that you hold back, you obviously your Ireena's facial expression is surprised, but welcoming. But you feel that her hand is also very, very awkward to hold. It's you go to sort of interlock your fingers and they fuck up, and neither you
Oh,
or
God, it's
Ireena
perfect.
can really grapple it, and you end up in a kind of like that holding hands type deal. But you're both not, or Ireena's not saying a word, and she's just going along with it and happy enough with that. And she will say to you, I think our lives are what we make it. I think you have a good group of people. And I think if we take one day at a time and we stay strong together, we can beat anything that comes our way. Strahd, your person, anybody.
I've run out of words.
Yes, let's walk a bit in silence. I caught this hare. We can cook it when we arrive.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, that's sweet.
Don't tell the others. I'll let you have the
Yeah.
eyeballs. They're super juicy.
I want their little feet.
Oh, all right. That's weird.
Sorry, that was a cake thing.
Cool. What are the rest of you
Cool.
up to?
Faraweft and Asai are just peering around the side of the door, just watching this happen. They've got no context as to what's happening, but they're just watching.
Awesome. Okay, so
Can I
go on.
pull? Okay. I was about to pull Asai to the side and ask him a question.
Go for it.
Yeah, please do.
Excuse me, sir. While Edith's napping upstairs, can I ask you your intentions with my grandmother?
Oh, they're purely innocent.
Insight check.
Make a persuasion or a deception check, Asai, your choice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see next. Sorry. There you go.
With he even says deception. You get the sense that Asai isn't being as forthcoming as he should be, Neil.
I wouldn't worry about it. Honestly, it's gonna be fine. Now, where would I be sleeping? Like close by in your
You have
carriage?
you have a bedroll, don't you? Do you not? You have your own
Yes.
bedroll.
Yeah.
Then you will sleep
Yes.
on your bedroll.
Yeah. Fantastic. But
Down
inside
here.
the carriage.
If you can fit in here, I have clean records of everything on the shelves down here, so I'll know if anything's been nicked. But yeah, you will be down here on the bottom floor.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And where is Never mind. Is this will do just fine. Thank you.
Cool. So you're gonna lay down on the floor, Asai, and take up quite a lot of fucking room, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to go straight to. I don't know what we're doing. Are we walking? Or are we trying to get to class? I don't want to lay down and the carriage is moving.
Oh, all right, all right. I just thought you were just sprawling out while everyone was just there,
Oh, no.
stood.
Yeah. So no, but I just kind of wouldn't mind having a chat with West as well as we're kind of walking. But yeah.
Do me a favor, just before you do that, Asai, can you just roll a d20 for me, please?
Yeah, sure. Where it was. Yeah.
A 12. Okay. Sorry, just travel dice. What would you like to say to Weft?
I just want to ask him how he's been. Really, it's been tumultuous.
I'm a bit, to tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried that that you gave me some bad advice. And
Whoa.
I'm
Whoa.
do Do you really think it's not a bad idea to tell everyone when Strahd told me not to tell everyone?
Look, when people tell you to do things, it's normally a form of control. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't really feel, I want to be controlled by anyone. So, I mean,
No, I don't. I don't want that either.
well, there we go.
What should I do?
I mean, who am I? I'm just an old man. I don't know two things. All I know is I'm an old man who fancies a girl. And
You should give her a present if you like her. You should give her one of those ice buns that you
you know
got.
what that is. I forgot I'd had those, and that is a very good point. You know what, West is? I find it kind of funny, and I find it kind of
It's
sad.
sad.
Yeah. That the dreams in which I'm ducked in are the best that I've ever had.
Huh. It's a very strange thing to say to say in conversation. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
It's been a long day. A long day. But I wouldn't worry about the thing with Strahd and the truth telling and all that. You're sickeningly a very good person, and I really admire that about you. I'm not built like you. People find me creepy, and it's a little strange, but
It's not creepy. You just care. You just care.
That's it. I do. And as you say that, I'm going to try and reach for your hand.
And instinctively, I'll just move my hand slightly away and kiss
I'm
you.
slowly going to have my hand chase it.
Are you actively trying to avoid his hand weft?
Oh yeah.
Oh, make a less. This is perfect chance for a contested sleight of hand to see who has the quicker.
Ooh.
Well, no, actually, yeah, come on, let's do a contested sleight of hand. Fuck it.
Okay.
I was going to say a dexterity saving throw weft, but actually make one of those as well weft.
As well.
Yeah, fuck it.
Those old arthritic hands of yours, I say.
So what was it?
And dex.
Yeah, so what I'm going to say is, as you move your hand away, Asai's hand gets closer, and you're sort of playing this sort of cat and mouse game, and Asai tries to sort of sharply grab your hand, and with a dexterity saving throw of 7, you can grab his hand if you want to, Asai.
Yeah. I do, and I want to make eye contact that doesn't blink.
Weft is not matching your eye contact. He's looking everywhere else. He's looking pleadingly at Neil.
I'm going to follow, try and get it.
Keeps him off my nan.
I can imagine Neil in the carriage going, nope, just like you did then, Adam. Nope, not me.
Yeah, sorry, Darren. I've run out of NPCs to help you at this point as Ireena is outside. I'm so sorry.
And I'm gonna squeeze your hand tight, Weft. I'm gonna squeeze it considerably tight, and I'm just gonna say, look, out of the people here, I really consider you. I want to say this, a friend. And it's been a long road to get here, so I don't say that lightly. So,
and at that, Weft will just grip your hand just a little, or maybe if you're holding his forcefully, I'm not sure I can grip, but I'll put my other hand on top of yours and say, friends forever, BFF.
That's it. And I will get my other hand and put that on top of yours.
Well, then I will put my foot. No.
So, yeah, friends. Yeah, let's go. Don't tell the others.
Fantastic.
I don't know.
Friends.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't understand. But yeah, that's it. It's been good.
Discord. Discord.
Paladin one.
That was a big
Wow.
freeze. That was glitch in the matrix.
Oh.
What my theory
Oh,
my theory on this dropout is that you guys, have you ever heard my theory on life, right? That you guys don't actually exist and I'm the only real person in this simulation. So when Discord freezes, it's actually just the simulation glitching out for me.
No.
so it's the Matrix.
Yeah.
I used to think I lived in the Truman Show.
Oh,
Everyone was
that's it.
just kind of
Yeah.
like that too. Yeah. And then we just clock off and go back to our real lives.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to finish up and just say, yeah, you're the brave one, and come on, we should probably let's crack on. Let's get to the press. We've got old Dog Boy there, that's kind of like a bit, feral and paladin. So, yeah, fuck it. Good chat. Where's Edith?
Yeah, so
Um,
I was just gonna say at this point, then, Farah, Edith, and Neil, what are you three up to right now?
I think I was taking a nap upstairs, so to speak, because to simulate the short rest I took. But I would have came down at some point. It's a long journey.
A short rest would
Um,
only typically take you an hour. And
Yeah.
we've been on the road for about 4 to 5 now. So
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I'd mill around, have a cup of tea. I'd offer anyone if anyone wants any soup.
Is it my favourite?
It's not for you, Neil. We have guests.
oh shit.
Neil's going to put the donkeys on cruise control and go back.
Yeah, they have just a carrot on a stick that you just lay over, and they're able to now just follow this carrot. Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll don't have to make any turns.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Let's-
I'm into a
Straight
club.
road.
The rule here is
Straight
made of
up.
exclusively straight rules.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
No
If we hit a
shenanigans.
tree, we'll probably hear it.
Cool. Farah, what are you up to?
Farah is probably sitting. Awkward, homoerotic, flirting. Oh, did we freeze again?
Discord cut out.
Yeah.
It
We
just
just
came
went-
back to awkward homoerotic.
Yeah.
That's
We've
what we
watched-
came back to.
Homoerotic flirting.
Farah has watched the bad Orion flirting out of context and then watched the awkward homoerotic flirting that was Asai and West announcing their friendship forever. And now she's just kind of sitting in a corner playing with Santa, who still exists and is still coming on this adventure.
No.
Yeah.
I thought we left Santa with Paul.
Wasn't the
Oh,
wasn't the
Did-
purpose to leave Santa at
did we
Samir's
leave-
town?
Yeah.
right. Yes, technicality. And
What did you do to my dog?
nobody has done anything to the dog, but there was a discussion that I needed to remember to bring up, that there was a discussion that you could leave. Samir mentioned that Santa may like to stay in the tower with Paul, which is Samir's pet wolf. I'll let you make that decision now, whether you would have done that or not.
And we do this while not flipping and forth between universes.
Hello, can
No,
anyone hear me?
Santa.
We are just We are just lagging
Everyone
now.
is
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my
It's
days.
This is so bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello.
This
Hello.
is bad.
This is so bad.
All right.
I thought we were trying-
All right. The way we're gonna do this. Oh no, are we back now?
Oh, we're back now.
Yeah,
Adam,
It
Adam,
is Adam.
you
Oh my gosh.
It's Adam's fault.
Adam, we can't hear you.
You
Mate.
mute.
Well,
We understood that on stream.
yeah. So, Farah, if while we've got this moment of light,
until Adam starts talking and it all
Yeah.
goes to shit again.
what would Farah be up to at this point?
Well, Farah is not leaving Santa with the wolf.
Okay.
Santa is coming.
Santa is coming. Awesome.
Santa is coming to town.
No, perfect. It was always your decision. I forgot to bring it up at the start. Now, it is also worth mentioning just quickly, as you were not as you were not in last session. But we'll say it now. As you get a moment to rest, Farah, you sort of find a note in your pocket, and you take it out,
Wondering about this.
and it says, it's just a small little note that reads, "Keep Santa safe," with a small kiss at the end. You get the sense that you would have read this the other night, but you get the sense that this is from Tilly. So yeah,
No, I'm emotional because I miss Tilly.
and there you go. So there you go. So as you guys are traveling once more, let's put you all here. The road branches north and climbs a rocky encampment, ending at a gatehouse built in a 20-foot high wall of stone reinforced with buttress every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The sombre toll of a bell comes from the stone abbey that clings onto the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up to the walled settlement, to the abbey. And that's where we'll end our session. Boom!
Wow.
That was quite a session, guys. And
Worse though.
we'll go through what the hell happened in a second. But in the meantime, because this works so well in Kate's session, could everybody wave to the stream and say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
It works!
Bye-bye.
It works so well. Cheers, guys. Take it easy. See you next time.